I need you to literally drop everything you're doing and check out this video. It's about 3 hours long. It's going into start to finish how to build and launch a masterful offer that's going to print money in the AI agency space. If you're somebody that is trying to scale a business, trying to start a business, I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a breakthrough video for you. Put it on in 2x speed. This is me live building this out for our own agency. You're going to see my exact processes, the exact tools that I'm using to build out an offer and scale it to 7 figures ARR. This is going to be a banger video. Watch it, pay attention, take notes. Let's dive right into it. All right, y'all, before we get into this video, I want to give you some context. That way you know exactly what I'm doing, because I kind of just jump right into this. This is literally a live build session of me going straight into this. Okay, so the first thing that you should definitely do here, which I don't do because I already know what my niche is find your niche. Find your niche. Pretty much my advice for picking a niche is picking a niche that you can show proof in. If you have proof in a niche, like you'll see in this video, we picked the landscaping niche because we've actively built and scaled a business in the landscaping niche. So we have proof directly attributed to that niche. So it's going to be so much easier and there's so much more confidence when it comes to actually starting an offer. When you have a good niche, when you have good proof to back it up in your niche, it's going to be so much easier for you to start an offer. You don't have that imposter syndrome, like you don't know what you're doing. And this is like the easiest part, but also the hardest part if you don't have any experience. Also pick a niche that you know deeply and like. What do you enjoy personally from a personal perspective? What experience do you have? Like maybe you're working a corporate job for 20 years and you really understand how that game works. You can start going for that type of customer, right? There's customers everywhere, okay? And then also liking is super important. I kind of like landscapers. I like the younger guys. So we're kind of going for like the younger landscapers because I've been there, I've lived it. I know how hard it is. And I also know how fun it is too. If you're in doubt and you don't know what to do, just use Facebook ad library or keep learning, or use Facebook ad library to just kind of search through different niches and see what resonates with you from a marketing perspective. But this is the first step you should most definitely do that I do not mention in this video because I already know what my niche is. And then what you see me jump right into after you watch this little intro here is I start market research instantly. So what I'm doing with market research is I'm using the Facebook ad library. I'm searching for all my competitors, the top 5 competitors in my niche within the Facebook ad library. And what I mean by top competitors, I mean the guys who have the most market share that are directly targeting my niche, not somebody that's targeting home service business owners and HVAC owners and landscapers, someone that's directly targeting landscapers. Exactly what I want to do. And then what you're going to be doing is looking at the ads, the funnels, the offers, and literally everything they're doing, figuring out how much they're charging, and then find your gap. As you'll see me in this first hour of the video, that is exactly what I do. I'm looking at their VSLs, I'm looking at their funnels, I'm looking at their ads, I'm looking at their offers, how much they're pricing, and I'm writing down notes in a Google Doc, compiling this information to then feed into AI when we get down the line. Then also what I do here is I take all that information and then I do a voice note. And I essentially brain dump literally everything I just saw in the market research perspective, what the gaps I think are, and then I feed that into AI. As you can see, my operating system for this video is Claude Code, which you will see here. I just want to give you guys some context so you're not confused when we start here. And then I move into the Grand Slam offer. We build the offer with the $100 million offers book. So what I use is NotebookLM, which you guys probably know what it is. I'll show you exactly how to do it in the video. And we added continuity and upsells in here and exactly how much we should be charging. And we mapped out even the numbers on how many clients we need to get to attribulate to $1 million ARR. So this is a very simple part of the process. This is going to save you so much time when it comes to crafting an offer because this book is just so helpful and you don't have to go read it. You can just literally throw it into NotebookLM and it'll take all the key gems for you. And then the last part of the video is building out the funnel. So we use Go High Level and we model a competitor's funnel on here. We already had some of the infrastructure, so it was really easy for us to build out the funnel. We use NotebookLM to script the VSL. I haven't recorded the VSL in this video because I want to do that separately. Obviously, we're doing a 2-call close, which you'll see in this video. But yeah, that is pretty much the process. That's literally everything we go through today. The 4 main things that you need to do to at least get your foot off the ground when it comes to building your business. So this should take you realistically 1 day, right? If this takes you more than 1 day, then you either aren't locked in enough or you don't know business enough. This is going to be a very in-depth video. Like I said, I kind of just jump right in. So you're going to see me jumping right into the market research. I do kind of commentary and kind of give a commentary of what I'm doing. Make sure to like and save this for later because if you can't watch this all in one sitting, no worries. And I would definitely recommend putting this in 2x speed and just taking every part of this video in as best you can. So we'll see you guys in the video. Hope you enjoy. So we just hit up our Claude here, which is ready to go. We got our coffee on, we got our deep work timer in. I like the WhatsApp for client comms. Right now we're using Slack. WhatsApp just seems more dialed in my idea. So we're having this kind of structure, what we're looking at doing here. AI-powered marketing, cool. So it's got some verticals, yeah. So we're gonna have it interview me as if I'm a landscaper. because I was. And then what I'm going to do before we even do that is I'm going to go into the Facebook ads library. I think I did have like a simple, let's see, I thought I had a pretty solid competitor research here. Yeah, so we have our doc. It looks like I only saved one landscaper, which I should have saved more. So we're going to probably just kind of take some notes on these guys here. I'm going to find some more guys real quick. Landscaper marketing. I wrote Lucrative Landscaping, a book for anyone and everyone looking to freely grow their landscaping business and delegate more. How big is this book? What successful lawn and landscaping business owners are doing differently in 2026 to attract reliable employees, get better clients, and raise prices. Damn, this is smart, bro. This is just such like a little low ticket product. Bro just got a little landing page. It's actually not even little. This thing's long as fuck. And it's just an ebook. Oh, no way, dude. Hold up. This is a crazy untapped funnel. Like, bro made this all with AI, dude. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This is literally just a course. Yeah, bro, just putting random ass fucking names. Interesting. That's such a side quest, guys, but.
This ad is not for brand new businesses, so if you're not doing 5 to 10K a month already, skip this. Because the strategies I teach work insanely well, but they only work for established businesses that already deliver good work.
Okay. Why are you making an ad about that?
Are you a service-based business out here in the southwest suburbs, somewhere like Frankfurt? This is for you. Are you still relying on referrals? Are you posting and praying and hoping that something clicks? And I'm not talking about people with side hustles or Etsy shops or anything like that. I'm talking about Pfizer that gets seen by the right.
This is such a long ad. Okay, so these guys are all in all digital marketing websites, SEO, Google, lead management, automation, lawn and land marketing. Interesting. I think this guy's got a pretty dialed YouTube. No, dude, nobody has any fucking dialed in YouTube, bro. This guy's got good, looks like he's got solid content. Like, it's edited pretty well. His thumbnails are pretty cheeks. But yeah, dude, like, you're just not talking about the shit people want to see. You're just not talking about it, man. That's what he's screwing up. This is day 8 of skin. Bro, y'all, I hope y'all are enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying making them. I really am. We'll just look at his website here. He's posting pretty consistently on short form. I wonder how much this guy's making a month, bro. I don't think he's making like crazy money at all, to be honest. He's probably a bigger player in the space. He's got good editors. I'd say he's probably like 6 figures at least. All right, let's hop on this guy's website. Free Google verified management now included with every program. See, this is nice. So right now I'm just kind of getting, this is the lawn. What is this company called again? Lawn and Land Marketing. Right, so these guys are kind of like, hey, we do everything. That's pretty much what they say. We'll grab their Facebook too. So they pretty much do everything, which, I mean, it's all related to digital marketing, but we're going to come back and look at these guys later. But yeah, they got a decent amount of reviews and results, AI SEO, meta ads, text messages, review management. Let's see what their pricing is for less than one employee's salary. Oh, here we go. How much they spend. With lawn and land marketing, you gain access to an entire dedicated team of digital marketing experts, all for just $14,000 to $200 to $2,800 annually. We definitely want to snag that because this kind of goes into directly addressing their pricing. And then maybe they have a couple packages in here as well. They do. Look at this. So they got the Green Accelerator program done with you. Okay. You get an optimized website, site hosting, search engine optimization, multiple monthly blogs, citation and online directory management, reviews, Google Search Console, dedicated account manager, industry focused CRM, Google verified management. One time, so they do a 2,000 setup, 2,400 a month, and then they do PPC, meta ads, custom monthly newsletters, physical mail campaigns. Damn, so they do hella shit for that much, bro. Holy fuck. Wow. And they're just like upfront with the pricing. Like, this is what we do. Holy shit. So they do the pay-per-click, meta ads management. How much does it cost? Can you just build our... No, we don't just offer inserts or services. Do you guarantee results? We don't guarantee specific numbers. Sign a contract. Yes. If you leave within 12 months, we revert your site to your old one. After the first year, it becomes month to month. So they do it annually. Wow. This is very interesting. I like how they compare it to like having a single employee cost this much. So they do setups. I want to just kind of screenshot this shit here because this is like the 2 offers they offer here. I'm going to snag this link as well. Right. So they do it annually up front. So I think they try to get you in annually. For the offer, for the first year, they require a 12-month commitment. So they have to invest really, but they provide continuous value throughout each month. It's a pretty strong package. I'm surprised they're like openly just throwing that shit out there for everybody to see. I guess might as well, right? Be upfront about your pricing. I guess that works. Oh, I like this new update we got going on here. This is pretty cool. Yep, so these are the programs. Interesting. All right, so we found this guy's ting. You're never locked in forever. If you leave within 12 months, it's not working for you, we'll talk through it respectfully. Pricing's their most important one. They have a pretty dialed website. And then their get started step is, are you ready to take your green industry business to the next level? Schedule your one-on-one strategy call. Watch this quick video to see how we turn the 15.
Hey, I'm Matt Foreman, founder of Lawn and Land Marketing. And if you're here, you're probably thinking, is this strategy call actually worth my time? Well, let me make it super clear that this is the first step to getting your digital marketing right and dominating your local market. And it's not a sales pitch. It's a real conversation, just about 15 to 20 minutes, where we learn about you, your business, your goals, and the bottlenecks that are holding you back. And if we're a good fit, we'll do a full deep dive on your online presence, your website, your rankings, your ads, and show you exactly what's working, what's broken, and what it's going to take to level you up. If we're not a fit, not a problem. We'll still leave you with some clarity on your next move and do our best to point you in the right direction. But if you are serious about scaling, growing your team, and becoming the go-to company in your service area, this call is the starting line. So go ahead, pick a time that works best for you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Wow. So what I'm seeing here is this is basically a two-call close again. So his schedule, it's a two-call close. So these are the second guy that I'm seeing doing a two-call close. This is the second guy. So scheduler page, this is literally a two-call close again. So that's very interesting, at least in my eyes. They're both doing. So this is a two-call close, has them 15 to 20 minute call, and then figure out their business, and after that, if it seems like a fit, they build out a custom plan. Business owner and presents on another call, I believe. I think it's a great idea, right? I like this structure. It's lower commitment, but we need to make it way more incentivizing for the business owner. Not no one-on-one. Like, it can't just be no one-on-one strategy call. Shit. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this guy is literally presenting. It's like, secure your one-on-one strategy session today. Like, who gives a fuck, right? Like, you kidding me? You know what I mean? Like, wow, it's just unreal to me how they run it like that. I mean, this guy's got a pretty nice website. I'd assume probably built this. I don't know how he built this. The results, I would say, like I said, I think this guy's probably the biggest dog in the landscape space, in my opinion. Social media presence isn't the best, but I think his Facebook's more poppin' than his Instagram is. See, like, I would even copy his Facebook. I like this. You know what I mean? I don't know if we would position ourselves as a one-size-fits-all. We definitely could. I personally don't have any experience with like local service ads. How he closed 1 to 10K a month agency services with 5-minute Loom videos. Trying to sell their agency stuff, missing the mark. Dude, I love it. The world famous 5-minute Loom videos. Oh, dude, this is sick. I'm assuming he's got an upsell in here. Firstly, let me say welcome. What is this? What the fuck? Who is this guy? Frankie Finn. Dude, this is why I love the ads manager. Like, you can just literally find people that are just ripping. Obviously, this is completely unrelated to, I'm kind of breaking my no phone rule here. Frankie Finn. I'll follow this guy. He's running a low ticket. Dude, yeah, I saw this ad. I thought that shit cooked as well. $200 per book call. Sweaty. Cool. Well, I'm gonna save this doc because this is really fucking interesting. We're gonna make a copy, throw this in our Loom conversion machine playbook. We're gonna come back to that. We're not gonna go too crazy into that yet. I don't understand this guy's offer though. What is his offer? I'll create your Loom video for you. We'll schedule time. I'll map out your offer and create your video. Oh, so this guy literally just does fucking looms. And he doesn't even have a sales call. Let's just buy this shit right now. All right, let's keep going.
Lawn and landscape business owners, have your phones been quieter than they should?
Ooh, because I think you can filter by impressions. Obviously, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to find businesses right now, but
Should be this time of the year? Don't worry about it. We're here for you. We are Web Search Landscape Marketing, and we will help you keep your schedule full and help you break that record. Watch our 5-minute video on Growth Engine for lawn and landscape companies to help you keep your crews busy. Or just book a discovery call with us today.
this girl could really use some ad help. Flood your phones and inbox with exclusive and unlimited lawn and landscape leads. Supercharge your lawn and landscape profits. Let's see what this guy runs.
Hey there, my name is Scott. I'm the co-founder of Web Search Landscape Marketing,
No one
and I'm here to...
cares. Interesting. So This is also a 2-call close, I believe. Let's see, landscape marketing, web surge. Very interesting name. Web surge, landscape marketing. Looks like these guys are like, so this is their funnel, which we'll add this in. And then this is their website. I think this one's the website, yep. Pretty mid-ass website. Kind of a landing page, really. These guys are probably not doing as much. These guys are probably, I'd say, lower leverage competitor running a growth engine framing. They do demand engine, which is ads and getting eyeballs, the business. Then they do website optimization and SEO, along with reviews and follow-up automations. They also do lead reactivations, also do lead reactivation campaigns to ignite cold leads and upsell. So yeah, that's what they do. Framing it like a 15-minute discovery call. Pretty bad framing of the call, to be honest. VSL is solid though. VSL is solid. It's all right. I mean, I've seen better VSLs for sure. And then they have one case study on here.
You know, we've heard in the industry that people aren't getting the phone calls, and we are. So that's a positive for.
It's a pretty big company, it looks like. Interesting. It's like, dude, you want a young guy coming in, taking everything up. All right. So they must have, I don't know, she's got the logo on. I was about to say they must have hired her.
If you're a handyman, a plumber, electrician, landscaper, pressure washer, gardener, HVAC, tree service, any kind of contractor, this is for you. Right now, you're probably trying to scale your business with the digital presence of a garage sale.
A garage sale. Let's look at your website here. See how we use AI, SEO optimize. This guy's running a 297. Everyone loves running these 297s.
If you're a home service-based business owner here in Florida, then this is for you. I'm Josh Ocasio. I'm the CEO and founder of Iron Media Solutions. And I help local businesses not only here in Florida, but across the nation add an additional 10 to 20 more jobs per month by bringing them.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, I want to teach you about 4 types of ads that run on a specific. I have a lot of people, but in reality, run. Third ad that talks about where.
So he doesn't even show. He's just telling. Like, that's also trash.
Landscaping for business owners. Are you sick of hearing that Facebook ads work so well when all you're doing?
Okay.
What's up, you guys? It's Matt Tebow, and if
so he's running Webbies, landscapers, how to dominate Facebook ads in 2026 strategy. 50-30 rule. Shit, I'm going to register for this. This is a good idea. I like the Webby play, bro, a lot. This is something we can definitely do at scale. So he's just running this through Zoom. Okay. I know this guy's running. Yeah.
Why would a landscaper want to use a CRM? A CRM is super.
Why would a landscaper want to use a CRM? Savant Marketing Agency. #1 marketing agency for landscapers. Yep. So this is probably these are the 3 big guys: Landscape Maverick, Lawn and Land Marketing, and then Savant. Savant, I probably didn't even spell that right. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did. Savant Marketing Agency. Find their website. Free strategy call today. Take your business to the next level. Okay, let's see what their pricing is. So the 3rd big player in this industry running a webinar funnel right now directly through Zoom. Pretty cool structure. Be a good play. Running Webbies. That's a lot of infrastructure. Let's see. Quantum marketing. Manage literally everything, bro. 2000. This guy looks like he's got some chetty, dude. Free strategy call. Okay, so this one he sells them. Programs start at $1,900 a month. $2,000 a month, basically. Looks like he's booking in a decent amount of calls. Unless his availability is just staggered. Pricing starts at $2,000 a month, it seems. Solid branding and presence. Probably making 6 figs a month at least. Does everything for landscapers. It looks like LSA, Facebook ads, CPC ads, website though. Probably website as well. Let's grab their Facebook as well. Here's their Facebook. So yeah, right now we're just kind of just capturing as many guys that are doing this as possible. That way we can get a good idea of the market. Story, yeah, pretty big team. I mean, they got a full team. Yeah. I like how these guys all have websites. It's funny.
So I think
Yard care. Let's see what these guys do. So they throw the case studies up first. Wow. Contracts, SEO, but it works. 15-minute strategy session. Flow acceleration session. Take a look at your goals and website before and create a customized consultation for you. How long is it? Doesn't even tell me how long it is. 45 minutes. So it's a one-call close. All right. Interesting. Let's take a look at their Facebook. How big are these guys? Pretty small. They've been doing it for a while, though, it looks like. Their website, they do webinars, huh? Exclusive free webinar. Okay, so they do, why don't they just run people to this, bro? Automated fucking Webby. Like, what? The fuck? I'm not gonna put them down because they don't seem like that big of a company. Well, it's holy shit. AI, question mark? Okay, this guy's got a lot of results here. He's doing a 45-minute, or 15-minute call. Schedule a 15-minute chat, but it says 30 minutes. Damn, dude, yeah, these guys are booking a fuck ton of calls. That's how I know this is like a prime time to be running this type of offer, bro. Holy shit. These guys are booking a fuckload of calls, man. High profit lead system for turf, landscape, and concrete. Ads, clients, follow-up systems. Okay.
If you're a contractor or home service,
We're doing free websites. That's such a good intro offer, bro. Like, I would 100%.
Whoa, wait a minute. Landscapers, you just got their business. Don't lose them now.
What is this? Documents your competitors wish they had. So these guys just sell templates? The fuck? Why do you only sell templates? What are these guys targeting? For home service businesses only.
If you run an HVAC, landscaping, or remodeling company, we'll get your phone ringing with 30 plus ready to book customers per month at a bare minimum by doing two very simple things. Running your ads and plugging in our custom-built AI receptionist into your business that actually sounds like a human to book in the leads your ads get you fast. Just like we've done for 25 other businesses exactly like yours. And here's plain and simple what we'll do for you. Over the course of 90 days, we'll build, launch, and scale this full ads and receptionist system into your business. And if you don't make an ROI on every single dollar you paid us, we'll refund you everything. Simple as that. Once we install the system, you'll never have to worry where your next job is coming from, keeping your crews busy, or even having to think about the marketing side ever again. You can simply get back to
Okay, so what I'm seeing is there's a bunch of people targeting landscapers. Oh, here we go. So that's it, ish. I mean, obviously we could go landscaping marketing and probably make it a little more dialed in. So that's, I'm gonna call that good for competitor research. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna actually go through each of these systems here. I'm gonna go into notes, notability, or notes. Ramping up the subs. Let's go, boys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Loving it. All right, so we're going to go into notes. I'm going to just do a voiceover. Kind of just what I'm seeing right now in the market. Close this up. Say this is our competitor market research analysis. All right, let's jump in, record an audio here. All right, so this is the landscaper competitor research analysis. We ended up going through finding a lot of landscapers or marketers that are running landscaping or marketers that are offering landscaping marketing offers. Okay, so what I've found is I've found basically like 4 big dogs. There's like 5, 6 big dogs out there actively pursuing and pushing marketing services. I think there's a wide open fucking way of actually making this more scalable for us. I think it's wide open. Like, it's completely wide open. So the first one that I've seen, we have Landscape Maverick. So these guys are, what the fuck? Okay. So these guys are doing basically almost every landscaper that I've seen is doing free one-on-one growth sessions. Okay. So they do growth sessions first, and then they do, it's like a 15-minute, 30-minute call, basically where they kind of figure out their business. And I'm assuming on that next call, they actually go through and put together a plan. So that's Landscape Maverick. These guys are pretty big. I'm going to see what other ads they're running here. So Landscape Maverick. That's how they spelt it? Or is it actually like Maverick? Oh, it actually is Maverick. Okay. All right, let's find these guys. What ads are they running? 7 ads. And then they're taking them straight to the funnel. Here's the funnel. So they have like a 90-second video kind of revealing what they're going to be talking about on that growth session call. And then they're using Go High Level. They're going only primarily for landscapers. Checking out their Facebook page. They have like 350 followers, so they're pretty big. They don't post a lot of content on Landscape Maverick. Looks like this guy's a part of the Elliott Groups. Pretty killer sales guy, it sounds like. Looking at their website, they don't have anything pricing on here. So they do custom website design, local SEO, Google ads, Facebook ads, branding kits, automated lead flow systems. They've worked with 85 plus landscapers. Pretty dialed in website. So I'd say they have a decent sized team. They pretty much do fucking everything. I don't see any pricing on here as of right now. So that's someone to kind of look at. Looks like this guy's taking all the calls himself. They literally just do a quick one-on-one growth session, and then I'm assuming they put together a custom plan after that. So that's the first competitor we're seeing. The second one, web search marketing. These guys are a little less professional, it seems. They're a little smaller. They're running ads actively right now. They have a funnel that is a one call, I believe. Oh, no. Nope. It's a 15-minute lead flow acceleration session. They do it as a phone call. A member of our team will call you at the number provided. So this could be good. It's kind of low friction. Give them a phone call first before you get them on like a Google Meet. I think that's kind of a good idea in terms of like how they're structuring things. So they have a VSL. They kind of frame it as like a growth engine, organic SEO, paid ads, and a database. So I'm assuming they're helping them with website, Google My Business, and then they also run paid ads. That could be Facebook or pretty much anything in that realm. They look like they're lower leverage. I don't know who they've like successfully worked with. They got one video testimonial on their site and a couple Google reviews. And then it looks like they're a decent sized team. So it says a member of our team will call you at the number provided. So they basically schedule a free strategy session, and yeah, you call them up, and they'll show you basically how they run it. So schedule it for 9, give them the phone number, how many employees you have. I think it's a good question to ask. It's super simple. How many employees? And then company name. And then they're able to, on that call, kind of give some background. I might even opt in for a call just to see how they frame things, what their sales process looks like. It's like growth engine framing. So they do a demand engine, getting eyeballs on the business, which is ads. Then they do website optimization and SEO. Organic SEO is what they clearly state, along with reviews. They do some follow-up automations as well. They also talked about like a lead reactivation campaign to reignite cold leads and upsell them into higher contracts. They're framing it like a 15-minute discovery call. Honestly, I think the framing could be better. They're doing a phone call, which I kind of like. Instead of like trying to get them on a Google Meet and making it all like crazy like that, like you could just do a phone call to start out. Could work. I think the VSL is pretty solid too. It's like 5 minutes long. So these guys are, I'd say, a newer competitor. They're older guys. They definitely have a team of like probably like 5 people. So they're probably doing like a couple 5 figures a month. Like I said, I have no idea what their actual pricing is. Only a couple of these guys are actively pushing their pricing. Looks like some people work with them for years. So they've been around for a while. I just don't think they've really taken too much of the market up, in my opinion. And their headline for their VSL page is flood your phones and inbox with exclusive and unlimited lawn and landscape leads. Supercharge your lawn and landscape sales and profits with 100% done for you lawn and landscape digital marketing services. I don't mind the subheadline. The headline's pretty trash, to be honest. Could be better. Unlimited leads from Google, ChatGPT, and social media, leveraging existing customers to upsell your most profitable services, immediate and automated follow-ups, 100% transparent ROI reporting. Like I said, it's a 15-minute discovery call. Join us for your free strategy call. When you join us on your free demo, we'll ask you about your business, show you what works to generate you leads, and answer any questions you have. And then we'll put together a comprehensive strategy. Our expert team will design an effective lawn or landscape strategy designed specifically for your business. This is a free plan for you to take and use to crush your sales goals this year. Love it. I like that framing, the 2-call close. It's just so much easier to get people to commit to it because it's like, hey, phone call, super simple. You know, you can have a pretty solid talk track script through that. So that's the web search landscape marketing. And then we have the Savant marketing agency. This is like the 3rd big player in the industry. I saw that they're running a webinar funnel right now directly through Zoom. This could be a good play down the road. Their pricing starts at $2,000 a month. Not seeing if they have any setups. Pretty solid branding and presence. I'd say they're probably making 6 figures a month. It looks like they have a decent amount of employees. It is pretty well structured website-ish. Looks like they work with a couple people. This guy's got a decent YouTube presence, I guess. They got a good amount of video results. They do some free value guides on here as well. They have a landscape marketing show podcast. Interesting. That's very, very interesting. Okay. And they have some free case studies that they're giving out on that page. And like I said, pricing, it looks like it's $2,000 a month. Meta ads, Google's local service ads, custom lead tracking platform, custom SMS, and email. And then they have a couple videos to kind of solve the pricing question there. These guys are big. I wouldn't say they're the biggest, but they are big. Does everything for landscapers, it looks like. I don't know about websites. Doesn't look like he ever actively mentioned websites in there at all. So, and then the biggest, in my opinion, who I think is the biggest, is the lawn and land marketing guy. This is the guy that I saw first. We build your complete marketing engine from website and SEO to ads and automation, so you can stop guessing and finally get the consistent high quality leads that fuel real growth. So they do everything. These guys do everything. A lot of these guys, from what it seems, do everything. So this guy, based on his structure and how he does it, he has 2 programs, done with you and done for you. So the done with you is the cheaper option. It looks like, yeah, I don't understand how this is done with you, to be honest. Okay, and then they have the service area expert, which is done for you, $2,400 a month, plus a $2,000 setup fee, and they do $28,000 annually. I believe they do it for a full year of commitment. Okay, so it's a full year commitment. Right after the first year, it becomes month to month, and everything we've built is 100% yours to keep, and you can cancel anytime. We have a 96 plus retention rate, 96+% retention rate after 1 year. So we let our results and value become the reasons you choose to stay for us long term. And then they have a Titan program. This is custom pricing, so they don't have anything directly attributed to that. Yep. And then 15-minute call. So they still do discovery calls. Is this a phone call? I don't even know. Probably is. Looks like it's a phone call to me. So they do phone call, book a call, we'll send you helpful info. If it clicks, we'll schedule a deep dive to map out. Yep. So they do phone call again. So 15-minute phone call, just a quick, like, get their idea, learn about their business a little bit, and then put together a full plan after that. So they probably schedule another call follow up from that. So pretty much every guy I'm seeing is doing 2 call closes. So that's good to know. Yep. 2 call close, hop on a 15-20-minute phone call, figure out about their business. And then if it seems like a fit, they build a custom plan for that business owner to present on another call. It's a lower commitment structure, but I think you need to make it like way more incentivizing for the business owner, right? It's not no like one-on-one strategy call type shit. You know what I mean? Like you got to make it incentivizing as fuck. You got to make them want to hop on that phone call. You know what I mean? And then yeah, when it comes to the pricing, it looks like 28,000 annually, 1440, depending on the plan. I think they do a year commitment, it looks like as well. 12-month commitment, more like an invest annually thing. That's why they're kind of framing the annual investment on there. And then, like I said, they directly have their packages. They're pretty much doing everything. Full website build out, hosting and managing it, search engine optimization, multiple blogs, multiple press releases, citation, online directory management, Google business profile optimization, review and reputation management, Google Search Console and analytics, dedicated account manager, pre-built and custom automation systems, Google verified management, Google pay-per-click ads management, meta ads management, custom monthly newsletters, physical mail campaigns, and so much more. So they got a lot that they're giving out. A lot of value there. A lot of continuous value as well, is what I'm noting. So yeah, that's a breakdown of like the 4 guys that I'm kind of seeing in this space right now. Like I said, based on what I'm seeing, these guys are doing 2 call closes. I don't mind it. I think it makes sense. They do 2 call closes. They kind of frame it as a phone call first, and then they transition into the like more so sales call after that. So it's a lot more no pressure up front. And then they're pretty much doing all marketing services for these guys as well, based on what I'm seeing. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like when you have that initial phone call come up, kind of see where the biggest pressing problem is. And then I feel like it's really easy to just transition into like building the plan custom. You have a lot more leeway. Like, oh, I know this business is doing 100K a month. I can pitch them something way higher, right? So then you're attributing more of a custom pricing based on where they're at specifically in their business. So yeah, all in all, I like the structure of this. I think there's a lot of potential with the competitor research I'm seeing so far out there. So that is the review. That is the review right there of the competitors. All right, boys, we're back. Hopefully you can't hear that vacuum in the background, but we found the gold. We got the 4 big players. 2 call close is what they're following. Not everyone's doing a 12-month commitment, so this thing's kind of tripping. Phone calls over Google Meet for call 1, less friction. Yep. Competitive advantages. We have a crazy proof story, better pricing, core statements, funnel 2 call close. Okay. So I want to give you a little background of like us and how we've been doing this. So obviously, like, not all these guys are doing 12-month commitments. Only the one guy, Lawn and Land Marketing, is doing a 12-month commitment, but obviously like you want to get them to commit as much as you can up front. These guys are providing a lot of recurring value, which I've seen. Like obviously they're managing SEO, adding more for blog posts and stuff, which is pretty sick. What I'm seeing here is, let's see. Yeah, so basically if you want to just know our experience, we started a landscaping business in like spring of 2025. Had no experience in our trade at all. Didn't have any experience, no reviews, nothing, right? Like literally nothing. We started with door to door, handing out flyers, got our first couple customers from there. And then we were able to get content, advertising content on the job. And we went straight into Facebook ads, like running ads for like $30 a day, getting a stupid cost per lead, bro. Stupid cost per lead. So we got that cost per lead. It was literally stupid. Like we were getting like a $10 cost per lead. ended up scaling really fast. We were kind of tapped into like an untapped market in our space. We literally have all the ad blueprints, all the ad frameworks. And then, yeah, we were able to turn like, I'd say like less than $10,000 in ad spend into like 100K, which is a crazy return on investment just with Facebook ads, just with Facebook ads. And this was like even a little late into season. Like we just started ramping up in like June. We were late to the season. Like imagine if you're early with Facebook ads, right? So that's our main bread and butter, Facebook ads. Websites are dialed too. Websites are important, I guess, but they're not necessarily like you need to have it. We can definitely have that as a part of the offer. Like I like having like, okay, we optimize your Facebook and then we want to optimize your online presence, right? So people are going to look you up on the website. They're going to look you up on Google, right? They don't necessarily always just directly opt in from Facebook. And then we set up a automated system. Well, we were quoting everything virtually. So we were doing, hey, send images of your quotes of your project. And then we'd either quote virtually or we'd do a walkthrough if it was a very time extensive job. And then what we would do is we'd optimize our quoting process with an AI system. So we built an AI system for quoting that already knew all of our pricing, already knew our labor rates, our numbers, everything. So it would basically be able like, hey, here's the information about the job. Boom, it would spit out a quote perfectly for you. Like, here's a high-end bid. Here's like a perfect middle tier bid. And this is like a lower tier bid. Like, this is the lowest you should go. So we'd be able to run up our bids, do all the math for us. Very easy to quote at scale, especially with all the volume we were getting. And then we had like automated follow-up systems built into that. We had a review campaign built into it. And we were using meta glasses as like a big factor there. But that's pretty much what we did, in all honesty. So I think we can definitely help people with like the quoting system. That could be such a cool little offer on top of that. Like, yo, just make a quoting system, saves you so much time when it comes to quoting. And then obviously like we have the nurture sequence. We should be sending out emails consistently to the people that are already in your pipeline, right? So you have people that already bought from you and people that haven't bought from you. Two separate email sequences, right? Like nurture sequences, kind of like a newsletter, sending those out, right? So that's kind of like our background expertise. We've been in the business for a long time. We've done 100K. We haven't even been in it that long, but we know what it looks like and we know what it feels like to be in the landscaping trenches. Not even really coming from a digital marketing background. I mean, we've been in the marketing space for quite a while, but that's pretty much where our expertise lies. And this can kind of help with mapping out the offer as well. Like I'd probably stick to primarily Facebook ads. We can definitely do website optimizations based on the systems that we know how to do. I mean, we could even lead with a website as a free intro offer if we wanted to test that in a couple of our ads. But yeah, that is pretty much our expertise and our background in the landscaping niche. So yeah, we're just feeding it some background now. That was our second thing. And then we're going to have Manus do some research on some ICPs as well here. And we're going to finish up the market research by having it ask us some questions about the space. And then we're good. But let's see. What I like to do, I want to make sure our usage isn't going to just get rinsed here. Okay, 29%. We should be able to get through at least to the offer doc. We should be fine. And then, yeah, we'll be able to, at least once we have those docs, then we can just feed that into Gemini if we need to, if we run out of usage. Cool. This is not the ICP interview, bro. We're going to do a different interview. And then let me go into Manus and let's do some research here on some ICP. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's got skills. Manage skills. Analyze websites and domains using similar web type. Yo, that's so sick. Wow. See, Manus is cool, dude. I like Manus a lot. And I can make custom skills in here, right? Build with Manus. First ask me what the skill should do. I want to upgrade this thing, dude. This thing is sick. In-depth research. It's a skill that is able to scrape websites and data for market research from the consumer perspective. Now, this might be a waste of time because I think they already have it. I don't want to burn credits up here while I'm doing this. Credits on ads. Oh, 613. All right, we should be chilling. Let's see what it does. I've reviewed the skills, which platforms are important, Reddit, social media, forums, pain points, problems, solutions they've tried, they feel like they need most. Literally everything with an ICP deep dive. What they are dealing with psychologically, literally everything. And it should be presented in a summary report. Let's see what it does. See if it actually does it. Claude's updating some stuff. Why is it creating the Grand Slam offer, bro? We haven't even done that yet. The fuck are we doing? The fuck are you writing out a whole offer, bro? Stop writing the fucking offer. Shit. We haven't even done that yet. You're still in the market research phase. What are you doing? Keep it in there for now. But please understand that you still need to interview me. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, see, this is the only issue about Claude, is that, like, it's really just like all execution. Okay, the skill is designed to perform deep dive research from a consumer perspective. Psychological analysis framework, query generator script, professional report template. That just made me a skill. Research the landscaping niche. People who are landscapers. What is the market TAM? Where is the market split? Solo operators, medium-sized, big players, etc. And then what are their languages and how do they communicate? What do they have to say about online marketing services? And overall, how tech savvy is this niche? And then, are they actively prepping for spring right now? And what else do we want to ask? Are they actively prepping spring right now? I wanted to ask one more thing. Are they actively talking about implementing AI? Just give me a initial report. No crazy pain point deep dive yet. All right, let's see what Manus can do with this. Let's see if Claude realized, yeah, you're right, bro. 100% right. I jumped ahead. We're still in the market research phase. I'm going to ask you questions as if you're still a landscaper. This will help us understand the real pain points, buying psychology, and the exact messaging we need. Awesome. I want to see how Manus does this. Get jobber. Isn't it crazy how they can just, like, unreal? They can just go through all this shit, just search it up, just go deep, just go deep, just going deep, deep diving into it. All right. We'll do the interview here in a second. It's going deep. Let's see how many credits we're burning. It's going. Oh, wow. You can use the website. You can host a website in here? What the fuck? Interesting. Create task by email. Interesting. It's done. Let's check it out. The landscaping industry in early 2026 is a massive, highly fragmented market characterized by a skeptical curiosity. While the total addressable market is nearly 200 billion, the vast majority of the 720,000 plus businesses are small local operations. The industry is currently in a high activity phase, actively prepping for the spring season. A significant psychological barrier exists regarding online marketing services, which are often viewed as predatory or disconnected from the reality of the trade. AI adoption remains low, but discussions are shifting from what is it to how can it stop me from wasting time. The landscape market is a long-tail industry where small players dominate the count, but large players dominate the high-value contracts. Solo operators, 60 to 70% of businesses, owner-operated, low overhead, high churn, price sensitive. Medium-sized, 2 to 10 crews, specialized, focus on design, recurring maintenance. Yep. Yeah, it's a big market, bro. Industry relies on diverse workforce. Their labor force is highly Hispanic/Latino, making up over 80% of the workforce in many regions. While English is the primary language for client-facing operations and business ownership, Spanish is the critical language for internal crew management. Client-facing, texting is the undisputed king. Landscapers prefer quick, asynchronous communication to manage schedules and approvals. Peer-to-peer owners are highly active in Facebook groups and Reddit. These are the primary habitats for troubleshooting and venting. Communication is direct, pragmatic, and often focused on boots-on-the-ground efficiency. The niche is traditionally tech-lagging, but is rapidly modernizing through specialized SaaS. Most business owners now use some form of management software for invoicing and scheduling. However, they have a little patience for complex tools. Currently, 83% of professionals have not adopted AI. Owners are talking about AI for design visualization and lead qualification. There is a significant pushback against AI-generated designs that ignore structural realities here. Attitudes toward marketing. Lead gen, hated. SEO marketing agencies, skeptical. Many owners prefer word of mouth or simple Facebook ads they control themselves. The biggest grievance is the free estimate chauffeur syndrome, driving 30 minutes to a property only to have the homeowner ghost. Current state, as of February 2026, the industry is in a preseason crunch. Massive focus on hiring. Economics discussions are dominated. Maintenance and fleet readiness are top priorities. This is the peak time for early bird specials and securing recurring maintenance contracts for the year. Focus on lead pre-qualification. Any tool or service that helps a landscaper avoid driving to a bad lead will have immediate traction. Bilingual support. Marketing or software tools must be avoid agency jargon. Use industry-specific terms to build trust. This is a good breakdown. I love it. Save to Google Drive. Yeah. Continue. Can we pick the, okay, I guess we're going to save it in Drive directly. But really, this is what it saves it with? The fuck? Okay. All right. Let's move this into the competitor research section. Cool. And now, please deeply dive into owner Reddit and Facebook groups, find pain points, what they want more of, deeply understand how they speak and communicate, and figure out what their most pressing issues are right now with marketing and quoting and just all in all business. Sweet. So now let's get into our landscape customer interview, boys. I'm excited for this one. This is going to be sweet. This is going to really help us get a good perspective on where we're at. Look at this. It's going through a bunch of stuff here for Madness. Madness is so good. Boys are about to pop a Zinachino in, the 6 milli vanilli, and we're going to rock and fucking roll, boys. All right, let's get it. So I'm going to do the yap quick. All right, let's jump into it. So when we first started the landscaping business, what was the number one thing keeping us up at night? So we bootstrapped. We started with literally nothing. The number one thing keeping us up at night was getting customers. How can we get customers? I think another thing too was like, how do we fulfill? And this is obviously not relevant for all landscapers, but the big thing was keeping us up at night. It was just like, okay, when are we going to get customers? Kind of like all that new shit, like doing estimates, all that stuff. But the big thing that was keeping us up at night was how can we get customers? What's the highest leverage thing we can do to get customers? And this is before Facebook ads. This is like, damn, dude, like I hope flyers work. Does our funnel make sense? Kind of getting into that. Before I figured out Facebook ads, what marketing did you try that didn't work? So we tried flyers, door to door. It worked. It just did not work based on the time effort we put into it. We probably put in like at least 24 hours of consistent flyer dropping, and we got our first like couple customers from that to actually fund ads. It didn't work. I wouldn't say it failed, but it didn't work. I mean, it's not something that's sustainable that you can rely on dependably, right? So we were doing flyers, we were spamming them all around our area, doing it at night, spending a fuck ton of time trying to get our name out there, you know? And yeah, I kind of just realized it's not high leverage. It's very low leverage, especially since we were owner operators. If you had like a team to do it that go door to door, maybe that works. But we realized that that's not the best marketing method. I think that was pretty much it. We didn't try anything else really. We didn't have really any social media. We just tried, door to door flyers. And then door to door flyers, it was frustrating because like we had to put a bunch of effort, like hours in every night. Like we put 4 hours in every night. You'd have to print them out. You have to cut them by hand. Like we were literally doing it the cheapest way you could possibly do it. So cut them out, print them by hand. Didn't even know what offer to put on there that would work. Didn't understand flyer marketing at all. And it was just frustrating because like all the time we put into it and like how it didn't give us a return. We got a return probably like a week into doing them. Like we got like 3 customers off of it, 1 customer. I don't even remember. And another thing is like it's so hard to track. Like we could not track that shit, bro. It was just a pain in the ass. So yeah, it was not fun. That's like literally the only thing we have experience in. Like we didn't do any we didn't do any Google ads. We didn't do any door knocking or anything crazy like that. We didn't do any really other marketing method to start out other than flyers door to door. So, and what was the biggest challenge in those first few months? I think once we got Facebook ads rolling and we figured out the funnel from it, I think it was mainly like managing the CRM, like keeping up with the inbound flow. Because once we turned that machine on and we were getting customers and people were opting in every single fucking day, we were getting messages like 5 leads came in. Like, we were just overwhelmed. Like once we turned the Facebook ads machine on and it started working, we were just so overwhelmed. Like we were getting customers and that wasn't a problem, but we were just very overwhelmed. Another thing that we did see is that we were wasting our time on a lot of dirty estimates. We didn't have a very strong qualification process for the inbound leads we were actually getting. So it was just tough for us as 2 owner operators. Like we were spending like half of our time doing walkthroughs, half of our time fulfilling jobs. And it was just so much to manage, like trying to manage follow-ups, trying to make sure that everybody was getting attention. We ghosted some of our leads. Like some of our leads we never hit back because of how much time we wasted doing walkthroughs and how overwhelming that process was. So I would just say it was like managing the inbound lead flow, knowing who's qualified and who we should give our time to for an estimate, and actually going and performing that estimate. And then doing the quote. We were sometimes doing like 3-4 quotes at once, and then you got to schedule them, and then you got to get all the materials and all that shit dialed in. It was just a lot of it was messy. Like the ad part was easy. Like getting the ads to work was easy. The hard part was keeping up with the inbound lead flow we were getting and not wasting our time on, unqualified leads. So yeah, so this is some saucy stuff right here. Psychology. If a marketing agency approached you back then, before you figured out ads yourself, and said, we can get you clients with Facebook ads, what would have made you said yes? So I'm a DIY guy. Been a DIY guy at heart. If they said we were going to be able to get clients with Facebook ads and we actively had the money to invest into that, like if I was a business and I was solely relying on word of mouth and referrals and I never ran Facebook ads, or I don't have that income stream in place and I want to get more customers in my area, I would have said yes, 100%. And what would have made me say yes is like if they were able to pitch it and say like, hey, this is the results we got for someone else, right? And we can give you a guarantee that you're going to get customers and it's going to be more done for you. And like we have the whole system, we'll help you set it up. It's not going to interfere with what you're already currently doing. And then more specifically, if they said, we also have a system that makes sure you're only showing up to qualified estimates. You're not wasting your time with tire kicker homeowners. That would have been a big selling point, even though before Facebook ads, we wouldn't have known that was an issue. But either way, like people that are actively in the game, that have been in the game a couple of years, still not doing Facebook ads or have tried it, but haven't had it work. That is by far one of the biggest things that I kind of saw on that side of the boat. But I would have definitely said yes if they were able to help manage the back end and make sure we weren't wasting our time with the low quality estimates. And then obviously, like if I had the money to invest in it, I probably would have done it 100%, because it's like it's a good thing to just kind of take off, right? But from our perspective, we were always marketers. Like I love marketing. We came from an online business background, so we didn't really like the day-to-day fulfillment side of things. We liked actually doing the marketing and getting customers and like that whole process behind that. Right. So I probably wouldn't have said yes to anybody running Facebook ads. I would have just said, yes, I can run it myself. You know what I mean? But as somebody, like a lot of these landscapers, they love the trade, but they don't like the marketing. And it's a no-brainer to say yes. If you have a system that can make it efficient when you get this lead flow, like we're going to turn on this demand and you're going to get a fuck ton of leads, right? But you're not like, it's cool that you can get a fuck ton of leads, but if you don't have a system to actually filter out who's serious and who's not, so you're not wasting your time on estimates, and you don't have a system that makes quoting extremely efficient, right? It's almost like, what's the point of turning on Facebook ads? Like you're just going to get insanely bombarded and you're just going to lose out on leads that would have normally bought from you in the first place. I don't think I would have been skeptical, to be honest. Like I understand how Facebook ads work, but obviously like I'm talking from a perspective of someone with an online business background that literally got into landscaping just to make money, just to prove that we knew what the fuck we were doing. We didn't want to do it long term. Okay. So that's just like my perspective. I don't think I would have been hesitant really at all. It would have been more so like, can I DIY this or should I just have this guy do it? So it'd have to have been a pretty high trust situation for me to want to do it. At what point in my business revenue wise would you have been comfortable investing into a marketing agency? I would have probably been comfortable investing into a marketing agency when we were hitting 20K months, even like 10K months. I probably would have been consistent. And obviously, yeah, like once you start touching the 5-figure mark, I think it makes sense, right? I would have been comfortable at that time. The 5-figure mark, at least like probably the 20K a month mark, 15K minimum, where like your profit margins are like 70%. If your profit margins aren't above 70%, I probably wouldn't have been. It just really depends. It's probably 20K is the sweet spot. What proof would you have needed to see before you trusted someone? I would have liked to see someone that's actively in the industry, that already like has worked with a lot of people, that has already gotten results. The fact that I'm working with a marketer that's been in the industry, that has gotten results for themselves, I think that's like the coolest case study that you can fucking have. Like if this guy came to me, he's like, yeah, dude, I ran a landscaping business for 5 years. I have the whole blueprint for you how to scale. I've done this for myself. I've ran ads for my own landscaping business. I scaled it to XYZ. Instant trust, bro. Instant trust on that side of the scope. 100%. 100%. And the transformation when ads started working, when Facebook ads started working and leads started coming in, what changed for you? How did it feel? Dude, when Facebook ads started working, we would get like notifications on our phone, like 5 notifications a day of a new lead coming in. It was awesome. It felt like, holy fuck, we're scaling. We don't have to worry about the customer part anymore. It's almost like when you don't have to worry about the getting customers part anymore, it's such a fucking relief as a business owner. It's like, okay, I have steady lead flow coming in now. This is working. Awesome, right? Like it literally changed the trajectory of our business, and we thought we were top shit. But then it had to come into fulfillment. So like we were new to fulfillment. We didn't know what we were doing fulfillment wise. So we were kind of just actively gaining experience on the job, which is obviously a lot different from people that have been doing this for 5+ years. Like we're not working with people that are absolute beginners wanting to scale their landscaping business. We could definitely do that. I think a B2C offer for helping you scale a landscaping business could be fucking sick. I don't think anybody's running a B2C offer for that. I would look that up and see. But that's something that we could also run in tandem with this offer. Launch your landscaping business summer and make 6 figures. Easy money, bro. Easy fucking money. Start targeting some lower leverage guys. Make it like a done with you program. So easy money. And that could be way higher ticket. It felt really good. It felt overwhelming. I will say that. It felt really overwhelming because the Facebook ads started working, but we didn't have a system in place to handle that volume. You know what I mean? So like we started to get leads, but the system in place to handle that volume, it was like we were literally sitting outside responding to leads like super consistently. It was just like it
was a headache, bro. Trying to get all these leads, you know, trying to do all, like, we would do like 8 walkthroughs in a fucking day, probably close like 50%, not even, you know what I mean? And like we'd send the quote and, you know, we always underbid a couple jobs and then we would get a big job and then we would bid that right. So it was just, it was a pretty tedious process, if that makes sense, from our side of the boat. But it felt really good to have that lead flow starting to come. Going from 0 to 100K, what was the biggest holy shit moment? Is turning on an acquisition engine and having a back-end system to actually handle that lead flow. That was probably the biggest holy shit. It's like systemizing the back end, especially as 2-owner operators. Like we had to systemize the back end to be able to handle that lead flow. Like if we didn't do that, we would not have been able to handle our lead flow. So systemizing our quoting process, having our numbers in there, how much we're trying to get paid, comparing it to the industry average, basically saying, hey, here's all the projects from this job. Here's all the notes. Give me a quote, right? And it would be able to write up the complete quote automatically for us, make it super easy for us to start quoting. Having a good review system, having a good qualification process in place to actually like make sure we're not wasting time on shitty estimates. That was like the biggest holy shit moment. It's like, okay, ads are easy. The hard part is the back end of actually like orchestrating the entire sales process and ensuring we're not wasting our time in any part of it and just making it as time efficient for us as possible as 2-owner operators. If I could go back and tell myself as a new landscaper one thing about Facebook ads, what would it be? What I would say about Facebook ads is you need to be unique. You need to be unique. And the reason I say that is like you gotta be unique and you gotta be high trust. I think image ads work, but they're not going to get you a crazy ROI. You need to run video ads that are you preferably on the job, doing the work, showing that you actually do the fucking work, and like saying how you're better than everybody else in the area, right? You're the one you should trust. Finding the gap in your market. I think that's the biggest thing is like you just got to find your gap. Where's the gap that you can exploit in your market, in your area? And then what would you say to another landscaper who's hesitant about investing in paid ads right now? If someone's hesitant about investing in paid ads, I would say, dude, do you want to grow your business or not? Do you want to scale your business this year or not? Do you want to double your revenue this year or not? Because that's what Facebook ads has the power of doing. 100%. I'm so bullish on Facebook ads. I know there's so much power in actually scaling with Facebook ads, especially as a local service, bro. Because there's not a lot of competition in your area with Facebook ads. Like not a lot of people are fucking running that shit because they're just like you. They're like, oh, you know, I'll just rely on my current customer base and I'll just do Google reviews. You know what I mean? So I would just say, dude, do you want to scale your business or not? If you want to double your revenue this year, run Facebook ads. So literally, yeah, you could run local service ads, pay-per-click ads, but if you really want to double your business and provide a lot of trust and truth to people, Facebook. Facebook has all your customers, everybody in your area that you already want to work with anyway. Facebook ads are the answer. That's what I would say. It's like, what is the point of not running Facebook ads? Like your competitors already aren't doing it. And if they are, they're not doing it the right way. There's such a fucking gap in your market to be able to run these the right way and get customers consistently. So that is about 15 minutes of yapping right there about the interview. I think this is perfect data. Perfect data. And ChatGPT caught every single fucking one of them, dude. Let's go. Let's give it to our boy here. Let's see what Manis did. The landscaping business owner in 2026 is operating at a stress of high stress pragmatism. What the fuck does that mean? What this word means. A pragmat attitude, an approach that assesses the truth of meaning or theories. Let's see. It's a civilological tradition. Okay, what does it mean from a definition perspective as a business owner? Results-driven philosophy that prioritizes practical outcomes over abstract theories, defines the truth of value of strategy by its effectiveness in the real world. So they're pragmatic, results over vision, adaptive learning. Instead of sticking to a 5-year plan, pragmatic owners treat strategies as hypotheses. After years of dealing with tire kickers, predatory marketing strategies, or agencies, and all the physical toll of the trade, their primary psychological driver is protection of time. That's huge. They are not looking for more leads, they're looking for better clients. The most pressing issues right now are the unpaid labor of quoting and the leaky bucket of lead management. 100%, dude, and that is exactly what I was talking about in that fucking breakdown. Tire kicker, low baller, free estimate chauffeur, HGTV expectations, linguistic nuance. They don't provide services, they do the work. They don't manage human resources, they run crews. Any marketing that sounds too polished is immediately flagged as a potential scam. The unpaid labor trap, yep. The quoting process is the single biggest bottleneck in their business. Owners feel trapped in a cycle of providing free expertise to people who are just looking. Owners are increasingly walking off the job if a client refuses to provide a budget range. They view "I'm not sure" as a red flag for a client who thinks landscaping should cost minimum wage. The ballpark. There's a growing movement toward giving ballpark quotes over the phone or via text before ever visiting a property. The client flinches at the ballpark, the owner saves a 2-hour. Yeah, that's smart. Red flags. Owners are actively sharing red flags in forums such as clients who say it's a small job or I'll buy the materials. Okay. The relationship between landscapers and digital marketing is brokening. Most owners feel they have been burned by agencies that don't understand the dirt under the nails reality of the business. That's huge for our positioning, bro. They get traffic and likes, but the leads evaporate because they can't call them back. The most pressing marketing issue isn't getting leads, it's responding to them. Owners are babysitting their phones at 9 p.m. trying to catch up on missed calls from the day. They crave a system that filters and schedules automatically so they don't lose leads to the next guy who actually answers. Yep, speed the lead, dude. What they want more of, based on the deep form analysis, the dream for a landscaping owner isn't a bigger business, it's a smoother one. Automated pre-qualification, a way to scare off the tire tickers before they ever get on the phone. Instant quoting tools, yes. Tools that allow them to give a rough estimate based on satellite imagery or photos sent by client. Labor that gives a damn. They are desperate for crews that take pride in their work, respect for the trade. They want clients who understand that landscaping is a professional service. The spring rush anxiety, they are currently terrified of the tsunami of calls coming in March, and they won't be able to handle, leading to drop balls, cash flow, trying to figure out how to pay for new equipment, and fired up marketing when the winter bank account. They're seeing AI design tools, but are frustrated that these tools suggest plants that won't grow in their zone or walls. Strategic takeaway. If you want to win a landscaping owner, don't sell them growth, sell them sanity. Interesting take. All right, let's see what our boy said. The pain ladder, getting customers. Number one thing keeping them up at night. When are we going to get customers? Low leverage marketing, overwhelmed by lead volume, wasting time on dirty estimates, tedious quoting process. Ads are easy. The hard part is the back end of orchestrating the entire sales process. If this guy came to me and said, yeah, dude, I ran a landscaping business. I have the whole blueprint. I scaled it with ads. Instant trust. Yep. Your ICP, profit margins, loves the trade, hates the marketing, wants to scale but doesn't have time, so knowledge for ads. So that's done. We just finished the market research. I'm going to give it the ICPs real quick. Cool. I'm going to give you some market insight into landscapers from the consumer perspective. So from the business owner's perspective, it really matches well with what I just said in this interview. Here is the data. Analyze it and give me a breakdown in chats and then save these docs summarized. Awesome. So we're just going to copy this, preview, copy, give this to our boy. This thing worked really well. I mean, it went deep as fuck. That's what we love. It's sweet. Cool. So we just got done with like kind of the market research phase here. About 2 hours in, probably about like an hour 20 in. We have a good market understanding now. So now it's time to get into the offer doc. I'm going to kind of look into Hormozi's $100 million offers, see what we can do. And then looks like the funnel strategy is going to be a 2-call close for the most part based on what everybody else is running. I don't mind it. I think it's a good idea. And then, yeah, we're going to get into funnel build out and via sell. Literally validating everything I said. Tire kickers equals your dry estimates. The match is the number one pain point. Leaky bucket. Ads get them leads, but they can't handle the volume. Marketing resentment. They've been burned. You need proof from inside the trade. Spring rush anxiety. Currently terrified of the tsunami of calls. Don't sell them growth, sell them sanity. AI quoting system, qualification system, automated follow-ups. ICP match. Medium size, 2 to 10 crews. Specialized, 15 to 50K. Right, so it's saving the analysis. So now I got to get into building out the offer, boys. Let's do it. Love it. I think we did enough research here. Figured out about what the word pragmatic means. Pragmatism. Purely pragmatic approach can sometimes lead to short-termism, where the owner prioritizes immediate wins with the exposure of long-term innovation or deep-seated moral principles. Okay, let's look up $100 million offers. I can get this for free. Full audiobook. Okay, let's just do something super simple here, boys. We're going to Notebook. This is going to be... So I'm going to just throw in the YouTube link we just got from this. This is the full audio.
Imagine being able to build anything
just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Offers. How to make offers so good, people feel stupid saying no. Written and performed by Alex Hormozi.
Damn, Layla's got to just make this super simple. We're going to call this one sweet. What's next? Refine the Grand Slam offer. Funnel strategy, and then start building, dude. And then we're going to get into start building. Cool thing is we don't even have to make a Miro for this first offer, so we should be able to launch today, realistically. Alrighty, so we are back. We were just kind of looking at start your landscaping business, seeing if anyone's running offers for that, but
All right, so next up is the offer. So we have the market, it's validated. Now, what I basically just did here was I put the $100 million offers playbook. And then what I think I'm going to do is directly add a source for, after adding sources, add a note. This is something that we'll see. So what I'm going to do is go into our GitHub and grab some of this information we just saved into this OS. So business, a lot of stuff in here. Business, BCGS, agency, verticals, landscapers, market research. Oh, we got so much market research in here, boys. So this is the beauty of, so I think I'm just going to add sources. I believe I can just upload files. Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go into GitHub. I'm going to download all these files here, which I believe I can do. Consumer perspective, ICP interview, our story, download, ICP interview pain points, download, industry market research, download, positioning strategy, and then we just go into NotebookLM, paste all this stuff in here. And we got one more we want to add as well, positioning strategy. Okay, and then we can prompt this Johnny here. So based on everything here, how can we craft an offer that is just dialed in? So what I'm going to do first. All right, so we're in the process of obviously creating and crafting the offer, right? This is super dialed, super important. All right, Claude, so a little update for you here. We just had Boom hit us back. He says he's meeting with a couple more agencies, and we're still definitely in the picture. I know for a fact all the other agencies he's meeting with, we're probably going to beat him on price, or it's going to be really close. We'll see. I don't know. He might be meeting with a cheap one that offers like $500 a month, but either way, that's a good sign. He's still in the pipeline. He responded. So I guess he's still actively looking, which is nice. So I'm going to give you the text that he sent, so that way you can give me a good response to give him, okay? And then what I want to do here, we're going to get into the offer creation. So I'm going to use NotebookLM. I already trained it on Hormozi's $100 million offers. So I'm going to kind of speak through what I think would be best for an offer. We're going to kind of communicate with it and then get our offer dialed in. What's included, the guarantee, pretty much everything. And then go into our funnel strategy. We already kind of know what we're doing funnel-wise. And then we're going to do the funnel build and VSL. So we're going to script and film literally everything and get it all done. My goal is to get that done here within the next 2 hours. At least get the funnel built. The VSL should be really easy. Scripting that should take like no time at all because it's pretty much just pre-framing what they're going to get on that call. But we need to frame that call like it's fucking golden. All right. We got to frame that like it's fucking golden, bro. Like you're not, like this call is going to be so sick. You're going to fucking love it, man. And we just got to spam them with some middle of funnel content. I'm actually excited to get into the content creation side of this whole agency build out and stuff. I think it's going to be very fun. I love content, dude. I love creating content. As you can see here, I'm obviously doing a fucking deep dive into my entire fucking day. You guys can literally see exactly what I'm doing, how my market research process goes. So you can literally copy this for yourself, bro. This is like the whole blueprint to start your agency from scratch. Literally, I'm going through everything. Yeah, start your fucking agency. Never been a better time to start an agency than right now. So cool. So it's giving us boom response. So we're going to send him that text. Claude agent. I thought he was ghosting, bro. I sent that shit on Sunday. Here is the text. Give me some simple responses. 50 leads in 60 days, huh? That's definitely doable. That's so doable. Take your time, make the right call for your business. I'm confident in what we built for you, but no pressure. Hit me back when you're ready. Appreciate you keeping me in the loop. Do your homework that's smart. When you're ready to see the plan, I got you. I got it. Respect that. Shop around. You should. Just know we're not the cheapest, but we're the only ones who actually ran a mobile service business and scaled it with ads. Okay, we'll do this one. Appreciate the transparency, man. Take your time, make the right call for your business. Confident what we built for you, and it'll make you take you to the next level. Next level, hit me back when you're ready, I guess. So it's kind of like hoodlum shit. Hit me back when you're ready. Okay. Is hit me back when you're ready good? Let me know. Appreciate transparency, man. Transparency, take your time, make the right call for your business. I'm confident in what we built for you, and that'll take you to the next level. Let me know. You already said it'll keep me updated. I'm gonna say this. Transparency, man. Take your time and make the right call for your business. All right, we did that. That's done. Sweet. Now let's get into some communication with this offer playbook here. All right, so I want you to take all of the knowledge. Obviously, the $100 million offers book is like really where we're trying to take all this insight from. But I gave you all of our competitive analysis, consumer perspectives, ICP, like where we see our expertise from, and kind of our industry market research as a whole. So you know everything about the industry we're trying to attack. And essentially what I'm trying to do is create just a grand slam offer here. We can do a couple tiers, but primarily what we're doing is Facebook ads, and then we have back-end selling systems off the back end of it. I kind of see in my head
just to kind of give you some ideas for offers. Obviously, we can run it up based on what makes sense. But Facebook ads is where we specialize in. We've already generated a lot of results with Facebook ads ourselves. And then obviously having the back-end selling system to, automate the qualification process and make sure they're getting reached out to right away and asking qualification questions in the DMs and directly through messages to ensure that they're qualified and any prospect that's deeply engaging is qualified. And then obviously getting them to schedule an estimate call or walkthrough call, or even like some guys like to do ballparks as well, which I guess we could set up a logic system for that on the back end. That could be beneficial for sure. And then obviously having a review automation system included in the offer, and then having a like nurture system built into it as well. And then I think a cool addition to the offer as well could be like an AI quoting system that essentially is trained on all your quoting and pricing logic and able to basically speed up the whole quoting process for you. Just put job notes into it and it can give you quotes and price ranges and everything it needs to. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for the offer, but I want you to kind of go into the offers playbook, understand our ICP and our market, and kind of give me some different offer perspectives that we can do. And then we can start by actually crafting this entire offer, how it's going to look, what's the main offer, how do we maximize our LTV from this, what's included, what's our guarantee, etc. We'll see how this works. This is my first time doing this with NotebookLM, but I think this could be an untapped method for like I didn't read the offers book, but it has all the insight into the offers book. So, I mean, it could definitely work. We'll see what happens. If this is something that actually works, let's see what it says. It's thinking, so it's good. This is a massive opportunity. You have a perfect storm for a Grand Slam offer. Based on $100 million offer principles and your market research, here's how you structure your Grand Slam offer. Your competitors are selling marketed services on 12-month contracts. We are selling sanity and speed. The hook: stop being a free estimate chauffeur. We installed the exact system that took our landscaping business. The value stack: I need leads but ads haven't worked. The 100K blueprint ad system, the exact Facebook ad campaigns, creative and targeting we used to hit 100K in 4 months. The velvet rope qualification engine, back-end automation disqualifies low budget leads. Indirect messages before you. Yep. The AI instant bid, upload job photos and notes, get 3 bid tiers instantly. The leaky bucket auto nurture, instant speed lead SMS and email follow-up that chases them so you don't have to. The 5-star review autopilot, automatically text happy clients for Google reviews to build social proof fast. The profitable landscaper protocol, the 90-day sanity and scale system. Competitors charge 24K, 28,000 a year. Your price $4K. You're charging 15% of what competitors charge annually for a 3-month sprint. This lowers the barrier to entry while keeping ticket size high. The guarantee. Hormozi says a strong guarantee allows you to charge premium prices. Since you have a proven system, you can be bold. We will guarantee you will generate 30 qualified estimate requests, not just leads, but people who passed the vetting logic in 90 days. If we don't hit that number, we will work with you for free until we do. To maximize lifetime value and cater to different revenue levels, we use a tiered approach. The scale package: target landscapers doing 20K a month, includes full Facebook ads management, AI quoting system, full backend qualification and nurture CRM. Bonus: the sales script, how we close 100K. After 90 days, moves to a $1,500 a month retainer. Tier 2, the starter package. Facebook ads setup, basic lead capture, no work for free guarantee. Scarcity: you can only handle so many onboardings at once. Urgency: the spring rush pipeline builder, March is coming. Bonuses: the AI quoting logic, the ghost revival, a database reactivation campaign we use to text all your load. The no math pricing calculator. The pitch. Dude, I love it. See, this is so good. Okay, I love it. 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 I love it a lot. I love it so fucking much. This is so gas. This is amazing. Simple. It's simple as fuck and extremely scalable. All right. I like the idea of 30 qualified estimate requests in 90 days. 100% doable. So what I wanted to do to kind of optimize this just a little bit. So, so yeah, 4,000 for 90 days to maximize the LTV. Yep. And then obviously, like after those 90 days, you can do 1,500 a month retainer for maintenance, or you can pay for another 90 days. Okay. And then I like it. I like it. I like it. So yeah, dude, this is pretty fucking perfect. The 100K blueprint ad system. It's pretty much done for you. Like we script them out, we edit them, do post-production for them. And then like another big value stack here is like we did this as 2 owner operators, bro. We scaled to 100K. Like that's crazy numbers. We had no employees. So like we know a back-end selling system that works. It's like imagine what you could do with employees and crews and having an actual established business. You know what I mean? And we don't have to mess with the website shit because website isn't even relevant to paid ads anyway. Like who's gonna fucking go on your website? It's not relevant. Obviously we can upsell that once reviews start stacking up and scaling, but yeah, I think this is perfect. Damn near. I don't know what I would really change, to be honest. I don't like the free estimate chauffeur guarantee. I don't know if that wording makes sense. And then, yeah, I mean, if this fits all the buckets of Hormozi's offer, then I think it's perfect, right? I mean, we could even add like an AI receptionist in here if we wanted to, as like another piece of the package so they don't miss calls. I don't know if we want to do that. That'd all be through Go High Level in one system, so we could technically add that if we wanted to. That's a little more complex. That could be like a higher ticket offer where we give them the receptionist. I don't know though. Let me know what you think. Obviously, it looks like we're in a good spot right now. This is huge. Holy fuck, we just cracked the code. Use NotebookLM to cook your offer, boys. You know what I mean? Like, holy fuck. Let's go. Let's fucking go. My God. Jesus Murphy. This is fucking perfect, brother. So yeah, guys, use NotebookLM to craft your offer. Just put Hormozi's $100 million offer playbook in there. The full audiobook, like 3 hours long. All right. You're right. Keep it simple. Alex Hormozi says complexity is the enemy of execution. By stripping away the website stuff, which introduces time delay and effort, you're clearly focusing on the dream outcome and speed. Here's the refined gassed version of your offer. The core strategy, owner, operator, authority. Your specific leverage point is that you scale to 100K without employees. This is our unique mechanism. We aren't a generic agency. We're two guys who scale the landscaping business to $100,000 in 4 months with zero crew. We know the back-end systems required to handle that volume. If we did 100K alone, imagine what you could do with a crew. Builds high trust with DIY-minded landscapers and improves likelihood of achievement. Yep. AI receptionist, make it a super bonus or tier 2, not the core deliverable. If you put in the main bundle, it sounds like more work to set up. If you frame it as a bonus, it feels like free money. Implementation, instead of complex AI receptionist, call it missed call auto closer. It automatically texts back missed calls instantly. Okay, that's fine. You're right, free estimate chauffeur is a bit clunky. New name options, the full pipeline performance promise, the zero tire kicker guarantee. I like that. Final Grand Scram offer, the 100K Landscaper Accelerator, the 90-day qualified bid system. Others charge $28K a year. We charge $4K to prove it works. The 100K Blueprint ad system. We write, edit, and post-produce the exact video ad style that scales us to 100K. You just hold the phone, we do the rest. The Velvet Rope Qualification Engine, back-end logic that filters out low-budget tire kickers in the DM/SMS before you ever book the drive. The AI Instant Bid Quoting System, trained on your pricing. You snap at a photo, it gives you a high, low, mid price options instantly. The bonuses, missed call auto closer, the ghost revival script. We send a text to your old leads or dead leads, usually wakes up 3 to 5 jobs immediately. The exact words we use to close 100K months without being salesy. The risk reversal guarantee, the back-end LTV maximizer. Once the 90 days are up, you have them hooked on the drug of consistent leads. Option A is maintenance mode. You keep running the ads and the AI system active at $1,500 a month. Option B, to scale. We launch new creative, new offers, and implement the full AI voice receptionist. Why this works right now. Speed, you're skipping the website build. You can launch ads in 48 hours. Fast speed's free. So yeah, if you want to finalize this now, I like everything that you put out here. I think it's great. So if we do the math, what does our LTV look like for a landscaping business, right? And is this price point too low or not high enough, right? So yeah, let me know. I think 4K upfront is still perfect for this type of offer, right? It's not like it's a AV business that's doing 100K, right? It's like if the business is doing more than 20K a month, we could definitely charge a more premium price point. I love it, dude. I'm actually so happy that NotebookLM is a thing. You just put a bunch of knowledge into this and it's just gonna fucking cook. Just feed it a bunch of YouTube videos in one spot about offers. All we did was Hormozi's offer book that I'm technically listening to, it looks like. Let's see how it sounds.
Your services at the prices you require to make it worth your time.
I wonder if this is AI. Hormozi scarcity perfectly to a local market by locking in offer to one partner per zip code. You shift the dynamic to I'm selling you something to do you want to secure your territory before the competitor does. Check if your zip code is still available. On the sales call, we only install this AI and ad system for one landscaper per zip code. Why? Because our ads dominate the feed. If we worked with 2 of you, you'd drive each other's bid costs up. We refuse to do that. I'd rather work with you because you have a better margin, says Crew, but I can't sell this to both of you. Local marketing fatigues quickly. By limiting supply, you increase desire. You aren't being salesy, you're being exclusive. The competitor anchored your current offer math. If they stay for more than 9 months at $1,500 a month maintenance, $17,500 LTV. For the small guy, no, 4K is a significant sting that ensures commitment. For the big guy, yes, 4K is too low. If they're doing $50K a month, a 4K offer feels like a cheap fix. They're used to paying. Hormozi says if you solve a bigger problem, you charge a percentage of that growth. 2 pricing tiers. The growth protocol, right? And then The market dominance protocol. Landscapers doing 40K a month, owners who want to remove themselves from ops. Price 7,500. The done for you stack. Everything in tier 1 plus the missed auto call closer. We fully integrated voice/text AI that handles missed calls. Database reactivation, priority support, guarantee 50 qualified estimates. To make this a true GlanceGram business for you, we need to ensure they don't just pay once and leave. The continuity upsell. Once 90 days are up and they are addicted to lead flow, you transition them into maintenance mode. Keep the AI trained, we refresh new ad creatives, and we manage the database. Final Grand Slam offer statement. The 100K Landscaper system, we install our ads, qualification logic, and AI quoting system. Standard 4K, dominance 7,500. Grand Slam offer. I'm going to cross off the offer doc because we basically just finished that. And now funnel strategy. We already know what we're doing on the funnel side of things, so that's sweet. Let's do a notebook. Here's a breakdown of what your LTV looks like at scale. Based on Hormozi's principles, maintenance is a meant to either grow or die, growing or dying. If your backend offer is just we keep the ads on, they will cancel in winter. The math. Your competitors charge that much. Front end, 4,000. Back end, 1,500 a month. Year 1 client value. At scale, 50 clients. Annual revenue is 875,000. Since you use AI automation and done-for-you ads, your margins remain high, unlike competitors doing manual SEO. The golden handcuffs. To keep them paying $1,500 a month, leaving must feel like pain. If they fire you, they don't just lose ads, they lose the AI quoting and qualification systems that stop them from driving bad estimates. Continuity name. Owner, operator, operating system. The gatekeeper, they keep that. Database reactivation. Every quarter, we launch a text blast to their past leads to fill their schedule instantly. The trust asset, we keep automated review requests running every month. They stay, their Google ranking climbs. Combat ad fatigue, we swap creative for the season. Local ad creatives fatigue fast. You're using the one zip code scarcity model. Congrats, you graduated the 90-day accelerator. We have a waiting list of 3 other landscapers who want this system. If you stay in the owner operator OS for $1,500 a month, you gain exclusivity in the zip code. I like that. Seasonal strategy. November through Feb, we switch the AI ads to snow removal or early bird spring bookings. I like it. Winter is when we build the pipeline for March. If you pause now, you're starting from zero and the spring tsunami hits. High ticket upsells. Since your ICP is 20K a month, the web overhaul, your research shows websites matter for conversion. Once they have cash from the ads, upselling a high converting landscaper site that integrates perfectly with your CRM. Their next bottleneck is labor. Build a simple funnel to attract crews, laborers using the same ad skills you use for leads. Brian, amazing. You got that perfectly right, brother. Perfectly right. Amazing. All right, so cool. So let's finalize this entire offer now. Finalize the entire offer with all the continuity systems on the back end, literally everything that we're charging, and like how we have the 2 different tiers depending on their revenue level. Let's run it. Let's finalize it. Create the final offer doc now based on everything we've discussed. And boom, just like that, we've created an offer, boys. Just like that. And it's better than all these other fuckers. Let's go. I'm getting hungry. We got to keep moving. You can feel the hunger in the pit of the stomach, but we're doing good. We're doing good, boys. We got like an hour 30 left on this deep work timer, which I want to keep going. So I bet. So it optimized it a little bit. I just wanted to include the upsells. Incorporates, we scaled authority or pricing tiers, upsells, LTV maxers, the guarantee, continuity, summary of the economics. And that's without upsells. So 21K. If we pitch people on like the premium tier, let me do some math. All right, let's just do some math here. All right, thanks for that. Let's do some math on the LTV based on clients we can capture. There are 700,000 plus landscaping businesses in the US. Let's say we hit them with a couple one-off upsells. Also, what would LTV look like from a client tree perspective? Let's say 25 to 50 to 75 to 100. Just gonna do the math. Sweet. Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like math-wise. Just to calculate some potential revenue. This is where we turn marketing into a math creation equation. The total addressable market is big. Based on your true sweet spot, it's about 25 to 30% of that. This gives you a target pool of 100,000, 180,000, like 200,000 plus businesses. We will never run out of inventory. Here's your client tree LTV breakdown. The unit economics, 1 client, year run. To calculate LTV, we need to map the journey of a single client over 12 months. We assume they graduate the 90-day accelerator and stay for the rest of the year. The upsell, Blend. Okay, 50% take rate. Total year one value per client, $20,000. So with 25 clients, cash collected up front is $100,000. Monthly recurring revenue at month 4. Upsell revenue, that's $500,000 of LTV in year 1, which is 25 clients. 50 clients, $200,000 cash collected. $75,000 a month, $87,000 in upsell revenue. That's almost $1 million a year. 75 clients, $300,000 cash collected. 6 figures a month, 6 figures in upsell. 1.5 mil. 100 clients, $400,000 cash collected up front, $50K a month, $175,000 upsell. That's $2 million annually. The grand slam reality: at 52 clients, you are $1 million run rate agency. Your competitors need massive teams to hit this because they do manual SEO and blogging. You are doing this with ads and AI systems, meaning your margins should remain at about 70 to 80%. Wow. Your price for LTV year 1 is way cheaper. Difference: you are $9,000 cheaper than the biggest competitor, but you collect your cash faster and you deliver results-based speed rather than time-based effort. Charge premium prices. A 5x price increase may seem crazy to you, but clients voted with their dollars. Even at K a year, you are the value leader because you are selling sanity, not just marketing. You only need 52 active clients to hit the 7-figure mark. We only need to capture 0.02% of the market to win. Come on, dude. That's fucking disgusting. Okay, and let's assume profit margins are, well, if you factor in ads and we get them in one time, right? Let's assume profit margins for the upfront cash collected are, let's say, because like what's 70% of 4K? Like how much are we expecting to pay for a client? You know what I mean? Like that's what we should probably tap into. So 4K times 0.7. So 70% profit margins, we're profiting like 3K. That's realistic because like if we're probably paying like $200 per qualified per booking. It could even be like a $500. So we'll just say our upfront cash collected are safely assuming 70% profit margins. Assuming it costs us $1,000 to get one client, which is a safe bet. I think we could get lower than that with like a $200 cost per booked call and around like $500 to $700. I mean, realistically, this should be what it looks like, in my opinion. Our CAC should be less than $1,000 for sure. Easily less than 1,000. I mean, it depends on the season, right? So I think we can still assume 70% margins. This is a pretty competitive industry, so who knows what our CAC looks like. Obviously, we'd have to actually actively get into the numbers to be able to see what that looks like from a high level. This is the math that makes you rich. By assuming a $1,000 CAC and a 70% profit margin on fulfillment, you create a self-liquidating offer on steroids. The back end is pure fuck you money, eh? Here's your unit economics, the gold unit. This is what happens every time you sell. Cash collected up front. Cost of goods sold, yes. I mean, I don't even think it's 1,200. I mean, at scale when we outsource fulfillment, yes. Day 1 net profit. Most agencies lose money on the front end to make it back in month 4. That's huge. The full year LTV. Front end profit, back end revenue, upsell revenue, back end / upsell margin, back end profit, so like 13K. So now we're getting into like the real net profit. Like what could we net? 25 clients, we can net 345K. 100 clients, we're netting 1.3 mil. At 73 clients, you're taking home 1 mil in net profit per year, not revenue, profit. The safe bets, you estimate 1,000 CAC. Your research shows not a lot of competition. You generated leads for 10. Your CAC is 500. If CAC drops to 500, you have an extra $50,000 cash for every 100 clients you sign. Hormozi states the person who can spend the most to acquire a customer wins. Their margins are likely 30 to 40%. You have 70 to 80%. You're profitable immediately. You can afford to spend $2,000 to acquire a customer and still profit day 1. Math is bulletproof. You've hit 1 mil profit with less than 75 clients. Let's fucking go. Sweet. So I'm going to snag. This is our offer doc, right? Yes, it is. Amazing. Feed this into Claude. All right. I cooked the offer. Here is the offer doc and our unit economics for what we can do revenue wise based on expectations. Offer doc, unit economics. Might as well give it the unit economics as well. We'll give it these Like this is our profit economics, right? Unit economics, unit net economics, then unit gross economics. That's saying we don't raise the price. This is gross. Sweet boys. We are looking really fucking good right now. Not gonna lie. This offer is making me extremely confident. Extremely fucking confident. I'm excited. Very excited for this. This is $1 million agency offer, boys. Fucking absolutely ballistic. Pricing tier is perfect. The territory. Is it gonna save this stuff? All right, I'm gonna say please save the unit economics and also the offer doc to the repo. Then I'm gonna talk about the fulfillment logistics fulfillment so we can get a good idea of how that fits. Yeah, 52 clients, 1 million a year revenue, 73, 1 mil net profit. Yeah, this is really good. I love it. It's putting everything into place exactly how we want it to be. Absolutely ballistic. Absolutely freaking ballistic, boys. I'm excited for this. We're about to be able to launch this as soon as possible. As soon as physically possible. Let's go. I love it. Let's see what our boy is saying. Yeah, it's operating. Optimizing the offer. Let's go. All right, so we are good with NotebookLM, and then we can also come back to it if we want to. Dude, like I could even just throw a bunch of shit into NotebookLM just about our business, and like I don't even have to be using Claude Code. Like NotebookLM is basically the same kind of framework in a sense for that process, so that's pretty simple. But yeah, it's going to update that, and then funnel strategy, I'm going to communicate with it a little bit about the funnel strategy, what makes sense. Let's make sure our usage ain't cooked. Ooh, we're 84% there, but it resets in 47 minutes, so that's a good sign. So we're going to get like one more input here, and I think I'm going to take a break unless we want to get directly into the funnel process, but probably take a break, and then you guys can see what I do next when I'm actually building out the funnel in VSL. And then we just got to optimize some social media messaging, and then this is technically me recording day 9 right now. I might do another reflection in general, just kind of this process, just to kind of see. This might just be like a full build out video of like how to start an offer from scratch. Full course, right? That's why I think this video is going to be way more valuable this way. So it's going through, it's adding this stuff in, and then we're going to go straight into the funnel strategy just a little bit, kind of get some clarity on how we run that. So it saved it, Grand Slam offer saved, and then business, the unit economics are saved as well. Sweet. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going to talk about fulfillment logistics. Yeah, so fulfillment logistics, pretty simple. Everything's going to be built through Go High Level. Okay, so this is where we're hosting their CRM. We're going to have to get them a phone number if they aren't already using Go High Level. And then this is going to directly just be attributed to Facebook ads. And then we can connect it to their CRM too already if they have one they're already using. But ideally, we want to get them to move into this one. Yeah, so we're going to do that. The Facebook ad structure, pretty easy. We're going to do some AI ads, but most of them they're going to have to create themselves, okay? But we're going to be able to give them the scripts, real examples of how we've actually ran the ads, and then we do all the post-production and structuring and scheduling of the campaign. And then we're going to be running all of our ads through a Facebook form, and then we're going to build out basically an AI system that can take them down like a qualification process through SMS before booking in a estimate or walkthrough, I guess you could say. And we can either use that directly with Go High Level system, or we could use like an outside AI tool like N8N to make it a lot better and more efficient, but we can definitely build it out in GHL. I've done it before. We have the blueprint to actually do it, so that's pretty sick. And then obviously at scale, like with the Go High Level backend systems, it's pretty much just copy and paste snapshots shit. So like the fucking like launching someone fulfillment wise, once we're past like our first couple clients, it's gonna be really easy. Like the heavy lift is really just the ads and getting that whole system up and running. And then obviously like the AI quoting system, there's 2 ways we could do that. We could do that directly in like ChatGPT, making them like a GPT that's trained on that knowledge. That's probably the simplest way to go about it. Or we could do like a custom, or we could do like Claude Code. Like we were using just ChatGPT to help us quote. It was just trained on that stuff already. Or we could do because obviously we want to set it up for them. So we could maybe do like a simple kind of like web application that we can use for quoting, where they just like, it's tied to their business and they can communicate in there. And this could even be like an app that they get where it's like, they can see their revenue, their numbers, how we're generating results with them. They can even upsell in that app if they wanted to. That could be so fucking sick. Just making like a client app where it's like, okay, they have the Go High Level app, and then they have like the app that does like the quoting. It's like the BCGS app. It's like it does the quoting calculations, like that AI is built into it. You can even have like lead response advice in there as well. And then we could also have like our upsells directly attributed in there. They can book calls with us if they need to. And then client communication is going to primarily be through WhatsApp. WhatsApp. So I think that's perfect. Lines, realistically, we should get them launched within like 2 weeks, 14 days. I think that's definitely reasonable. I'm using Go High Level. Bottlenecks, I don't think there's really any bottlenecks. I think this scales really fucking well. Because like once we get the Go High Level snapshots, we're pretty much copy pasting. When we have that app, right, which I think that would be such a cool fucking fulfillment thing, like building out an app that like they can use that for AI quoting. That's where they use the AI quoting system. And then there could be other cool features in there. And then that's where they can directly upsell, like, hey, you want a website custom built, boom, schedule a call, we can upsell you there. And then we can have like our upsells in there. And then we can also have like a direct system where they can like book a call with us directly as well. And like they can clearly see their ROI potentially. That might be a little hard to do unless we have like an AI system that can do that. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm thinking. I think we definitely handle multiple clients because a lot of the work's up front, if that makes sense. So we can handle a lot of clients. So yeah, this is actually honestly easier to fulfill than if we were working with AV integrators. So yeah, those are our thoughts there on that side of the boat. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far, everything that we've been cooking up and doing. Like I said, this is the best way to start and scale an offer. We're literally going to show that you can launch a fucking offer if you have the infrastructure to do it. You're already in Go High Level, which is really all the infrastructure you need. And you know your market. I just showed you how competitor research goes. Like, I showed you everything. I'm going to go into this real quick. I'm going to show you guys here in Notability what's going on. Literally what I showed you. What we just did. We did market research. We kind of picked our niche, did market research. We did, and that pretty much fed us all the information we needed for our offer and our funnel and our acquisition strategies, okay? And then what you're gonna see next is me building out the funnel, build funnel, and then build VSL. I guess that's part of the funnel, technically. That's what you're gonna see. And what we did for building the offer, we use NotebookLM. NotebookLM for the offer. You can also use that for market research. You can also use that for funnel. I could use this whole system in NotebookLM. I was using Claude Code for some of this stuff, obviously, and then not the offer directly, but yeah. And then yeah, Go High Level is going to be for the funnel plus backend, and Wistia is for the VSL hosting. It's free, by the way, and yeah, that's it. So really, if you want to start a business, launch a business, all you got to do is pay $97 a month to Go High Level, and then most of them have a 14-day trial. 14-day trial, you have definitely enough time to get that built out. And then all you got to do is just run Facebook ads to get customers. And then also if you wanted to, obviously this costs a little bit of money, but you could run Facebook ads and get your first customer 100%. If you have money to invest into like ads, say you got $1,000 set aside for ads, you're definitely going to get your first client with $1,000 in ads. 100%. 100%. Easy money, depending on your niche. And then, what was I going to say? Yeah, cold outreach as well. A lot of mechanisms to do that. I think Loom in the DMs/email. Screw cold calling. Everyone's doing cold calling. Everyone is doing cold calling, bro. Cold calling is fucking saturated. Fuck that. Okay? Do cold outreach, DM, Loom, and email. So yeah, that's basically all you need to do to run a business, bro. Use NotebookLM for like all the hard shit. And yeah, I pretty much just showed you the whole pre-process. I can get into cold outreach eventually because we're going to get to that point soon. But I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I hope you see value in this video. All right. Fulfillment validated after snapshots. Yeah, so we have a way higher margin than we did before. This is genius. BCGS app idea. Yeah, I love this idea. AI quoting, results dashboard, lead response advisor, upsells built in, direct communication with your team. Only once they rely on the app for quoting, they can't leave. Retention, upsell machine, built-in prompts to book calls for upsells. Premium position. So yeah, I mean, we could just get a dev, dude. Once we get a couple clients, we can 100% do that. I think that'd be so sick. We'll just do a custom GPT for our first couple guys. Phase 1, first 10 clients. I mean, dude, realistically, we can get, yeah. And then hire a VA. Yep. Couple VAs. Like, we'll literally have all VAs. And then hire a fulfillment manager. Focus on sales strategy. You can handle 50 plus clients solo. The work is front loaded. 14-day launch timeline is live. Client slot is live in 14 days. Yep. AI powered. Cool. So it's just saved all of that in there for us. Sweet. Dope, dude. And yeah, I want to get into the funnel breakdown now. So yeah, like we're kind of, I wouldn't say we're stuck, but just kind of deciding, do we want to just do a direct VSL since this system is already pretty meticulous, it's already direct, or do we do the 2-call close? Is the 2-call close necessary? Like, is someone going to come in and they would rather just book the call right away rather than waste their time? I don't know. So I'm trying to think about that because like realistically, like our cost per call is going to be lower, but then our whole sales process kind of shifts, right? Because on that phone call, we're basically just chopping it up. I don't even know how we would script it. And then we'd actually put together the Miro where we would go on the next call and show them the full breakdown. That would give us it would be a lot easier on the front end because we don't have to make like a fucking 5-minute, 10-minute VSL. We can just do a, 90-second, 120-second VSL just talking about that call. And obviously we got to frame the call really, really well. So yeah, just kind of trying to figure out that strategy because right now we're just doing a VSL, book a call funnel, 1 call close. That's what we were doing for a previous offer. It works, but I'm also seeing a lot of these guys do 2 calls. So I don't know like what's the best avenue to go down. I think if we were to launch, it'd probably be easier to launch a 2 call close strategy first. And then like even after they book that call, we could put a VSL on that next page to watch. I don't know, but yeah. I don't know. And I don't want it, like when they book that call, I don't want it to be extremely hard to book it either. You know what I mean? So yeah, kind of thinking about that. I don't know if you have any advice or any thoughts. We can kind of compare the two and see which one we want to go with to start. Because we can always switch it up and actually build a VSL like straight to book a call funnel at scale if we wanted to. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out, okay, how do we position ourselves from a funnel perspective? Everybody that I've seen in the market is doing 2 call closes. They're doing like a 15-minute call, phone call, and then they're going into, it's kind of like a discovery call, and then they make like supposedly a custom plan, and then they hop on, I assume, a sales call like a Google Meet, and probably like a 30-minute call, and then pitch them on their call, show them the process, kind of break it down, and pitch them on that call. But at the same time, these guys are business owners. They probably want to, like, if they're ready to go, they're ready to go, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of questioning that process. Oh, did we lose our usage? We just lost our usage, boys. If we did, we're going to, doesn't say that we lost it yet, but I guarantee it's going to say your usage resets. Yeah, because we're at 100%. I want to get Claude Pro, bro. Shit pisses me off. We're going to get Pro Max soon because, yeah, need more usage, man. Claude's cooking me up right now on the usage side of the scope. But yeah, that is the first session here. I'm going to come back and we're going to get into the funnel build and VSL and also get like the funnel strategy established. And then that's basically it. I mean, we probably have another, let's call it like 2 hours, 3 hours of deep work to finally get this done. We just put in, a good 4 hours at this point in deep work. So yeah, it'll be about it actually fucking outputted it. Holy shit. Let's see. Critical decision, 5 to 10 minute VSL on the landing page, educates them on the full offer, books directly to sales call. Shorter sales cycle, more efficient, easier to automate. Need a long VSL to educate them enough. Need barrier to entry. It's a higher barrier entry, higher pressure call. Option B, short VSL, call 1, call 2. Call 1, you build custom plan between calls, Miro presentation. Much easier VSL, that's true. Lower friction, that's true. More time to build trust, that's true. Can customize pitch, that's also true. Territory lock urgency works better. Proven model, can qualify better on call 1. More calls equals more time and investment need to build Miro presentation. 2 chances for them to ghost. That's true. Start with 2 call close. You can make a 90-second VSL today. True. Offer is complex, hard to explain. Territory lock, AI quoting guarantee. Yeah, and 1 VSL. Landscapers are skeptical. They've been burned. They need to hear we ran a landscaping business from you. Territory lock works better with 2 calls. Cool. All competitors do this. Yep. You can qualify better on call 1. True that. The 2 call structure. Yep. And then schedule it on that call. Okay. I like that. Recap call as we run, show the ROI math, present pricing, territory lock, close. 2 call close. Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah, we can run the 2 call close. I think that makes a lot of sense. We'll do that. And then, yeah, that should allow us to launch this way faster. It's one of those things. It's like if the competitors already do it, what's the point of switching, right? All right, guys, so we'll see you guys in part 2 when we actually get into building out the funnel and cooking up the VSL. It's going to be probably another 4 hours of deep work. Like I said, this is a full course, breaking it down. Take a break, pause this video, or keep rolling through. I'm going to loop this right back up, dial in. Let's fucking go. We'll see you guys in part 2 of actually building out the funnel and getting everything cooked up so we can launch. Alrighty, what's going on, guys? We are back. Part 2. What we're about to get done in this work session is we're about to finish up the funnel. So we're actually going to the execution side of this process now. We got all the data we need to be able to execute fully with this funnel. So first thing I'm going to do, we've kind of already come to the conclusion. We're going to do the 2 call for now, just for launch. If we want to switch it up, if we want to just do a simple VSL before that, we can do that. But for right now, for launch, it's going to be a lot easier to get out. So I don't have to make a 10-minute VSL. I can only make like a, 90-second, 120-second VSL. So we're going to get to the funnel build. So we're going to lay out the funnel first. That is the first thing we're going to do. Complete our MVP funnel, and then we're going to go from there. So we already have the funnel pretty much built. We're going to do the paid funnel optimization first.
We've already used this funnel, and we're basically going to use the same style. Obviously make it a little bit different because this is going to be relevant for our new offer now. But we still have our results on here. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Cool. Let's jump in with Claude and get rolling on this side of the boat. Let's see what we got. All right. Cool. Yeah, I agree with you. I think 2-call close is good. We're going to start that. So just took a little break, got back. We're going to build out the funnel first and then do the VSL. This should only take like an hour, hour and a half. So it shouldn't be too long of a process. We're going to do the funnel first and then VSL like I just said. And yeah, so basically what our funnel looks like right now, I can take you some screenshots of what it looks like. We're going to kind of keep the same structure for it. We're going to make the video less optional. We just got to make sure we have the right copy on here. So what I'm going to do, I mean, we could look at some of these guys' funnels and how they're structuring some things for their call funnels, but I think I'm going to try embedding the calendar into the page. That way we have higher conversion rates. I think that'll help with conversions. So instead of having them click a button, they just have the calendar right in front of them. You know, make it super easy. Literally just call out, headline, sub-headline, pre-call video, and then book a call. And then obviously we're going to have to make the calendar for it. How do we make the calendar better? And yeah, kind of go from there. Because this is just a little bit different of a structure, right? Like it's the same kind of, yeah, it's just a little bit different of a structure. So we got to make sure we have it set up correctly for scale here, especially since we're doing a 2-call. So we want to make this first call very enticing and exciting. We don't need to grab too much information from them. Really just their name, email, phone number, company name. And that's really all we need. We could even grab like how many employees they have. That could be kind of a good revenue gauging indicator. It's a super simple question to add in at the end. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to send them straight to the calendar. And then obviously like make sure that they're a landscaping business owner, which most of them are. So should be dialed in. So yeah, we could probably get into the zip code scarcity here. I think that was kind of the plan based on our funnel and what we had going for that. So yeah, let's dive right in and start this process. If you want screenshots of the current funnel, we can. I think you already have what the funnel looks like though in the GitHub repository. So dive in there, let me know where we're at, and let's start cooking up the funnel here. Like I said, we have a pretty good starting point. We just need to make it optimized. And then step two, we might have to switch the post-call book video as well. I mean, we don't even have to necessarily put a video there. We'll probably follow the same structure for the post-call book video because essentially it's like, hey, we're just gonna be calling you up, building you a custom plan. So I can just kind of reiterate the Miro a little bit for that. And then, yeah, I think our middle funnel videos should work because they're directly relevant to our landscaping niche. So we can use those, keep those there to learn more about the company, educate themselves a little bit about the company. So yeah, most of the funnel is going to stay the same for the most part. We're going to have to switch some of our emails that come out, some of the back-end systems, but we'll just get into the landing page first, and then we can go into how it works farther down the line here. All right, boys. As you can see, I'm literally using AI cook. I'm letting AI cook. And from my understanding, this is a very well-trained AI because it actually has all of my data on my company and what I'm doing, what my goals are, best practices. It's something that you build up in GitHub over time. There probably is a better way to do this, but I feel like this is the simplest way, communicating with Claude Code. Got all of this knowledge in here that's been pretty meticulously updated for the most part. I think some of the pull requests, I don't know which one we're currently on. I think this one. So yeah, this one's been committed pretty recently. So we gotta merge these branches here before we go crazy into anything, but we're gonna let Claude start cooking it up and move right into this process here. We're looking good. We're moving pretty fast. We're making things happen. I'm excited for this offer. I think it's very exciting. Very exciting stuff. Somehow we're already in 12% usage, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm going to get this funnel built out and I'm going to launch this video for you guys here. Basically kind of a full course from, you know, idea to launch, right? Like we went through the offer, the market research, everything like that already. So, and look at that. It just basically built out everything. Check if your zip code is still available. Okay. We only work with one landscaping business per zip code. If someone else is in, see, give it a screenshot of this for its own reference. Because it's kind of, like, that's kind of what I want to do, but, like, not really. It's just a little... All right, I think you're missing the point. Missing the point a bit. We need to give them reason to hop on the call, right? Like what we can do for them, you know? So redo the landing page, copy, take this one into consideration. The headline should be very definitive, or the subheadline. One of the two. So we're just going to give it here. So it's basically kind of doing, see, like, depending on how our ad is, I guess this could work. Locks it down first. You're out. Book your free territory check call to see if we can help you dominate your market this spring. We'll check if your zip code is available. Quick discovery, where your business is at, where you want to be. If it's a fit, we'll build you a custom plan, no obligation. Yep, who this is for, you're a landscaping business owner doing 15 to 50K a month. You're tired of relying on word of mouth referrals. Spring is coming, you need pipeline built now. You're sick of wasting gas on tire kicker estimates. You want a system that filters out the BS before you book. Why we're different, we're not a marketing agency, we're landscapers. In 2025, we started a landscaping business from scratch. We scaled to 100K in 4 months using only Facebook ads. Now we help other business owners do the same with systems we built. The AI quoting system, the tire kicker filter, pipeline builder. Okay. Let's see what it did. Oops. Yeah, so it says it's not connected, but I know it is. So calendar setup. We can probably do the calendar right now. Is the territory check call the best way to frame this is the question. I could maybe even go into NotebookLM because this thing's pretty trained well. All right, so that's all the offer. That's all the numbers. So what I want to know now is we're looking at obviously doing a 2-call close funnel. So the first call is kind of like a discovery call, but I really want to incentivize them to taking this call. Right now, we're kind of defining it as like a territory. What are we defining this at? We're defining this as a territory check call, which I think is fucking terrible. We should not be calling it a territory check call. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes no sense. Like, we want this call to sound banger, right? And something that they want to show up to, right? It's a phone call. It's like 15, 20 minutes, right? Like, this is something that they want to show up to. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's where we're at. That's what we want to do. So I don't know if you have any advice for how we can frame this call. I've seen a lot of guys just do like, hey, it's our one-on-one discovery call, or this is your growth strategy session, which is solid, but I think you can frame it even better than that, right? Like, we want to frame this like it's like, holy shit, I need to book this call ASAP, right? So if you can give me some ideas on how we can frame the call to make it optimal for the most conversions. Yeah, because that's what we need. We just need some insight. So this call is optimal for the most conversions, right? That's really all we need. All right, let's see what our boy Claude said. It's rewriting the whole thing. How to install the no tire kicker pipeline system that generated 100,000 in 4 months. Okay, why did you write it in GitHub, bro? Like, what the fuck? Absolutely right. Territory check call sounds bureaucratic. Name the 100K roadmap blueprint call. To monopoly and territory locks section. The 100K blueprint call. Okay, I actually like that script. No. Stop it. We are only working on the landing page right now, buddy. Like, chill the fuck out. Chill out, man. We're just working on the landing page. We're not trying to go any deeper than that. I want simpler naming options that aren't as long. We really just need to get the headline dialed in, and then obviously the whole funnel in itself, the 100K blueprint, the scale session, the sanity check. Ooh, I like that. The efficiency audit, money and growth, the growth map, the scale session, the 100K blueprint. See, like, the thing is though, it's not us really showing them anything. Like, it's a discovery call to get insight into their business and build them a custom plan, you know. Free strategy call, how to install the no tire kicker pipeline system that generated $100,000 in 4 months. We're landscapers who cracked the code on Facebook ads and AI automation. Now we install the exact system for you. Filter tire kickers, automate quoting, and fill your calendar with only qualified estimates. You're trapped in the free estimate show first cycle. Driving 2 hours round trip to quote clients who ghost or go with the cheapest guy. Babysitting your phone at 9 p.m. Wasting gas on dirty estimates from people with no budget, giving away professional advice for free to just looking tire kickers. Spring rush is 6 weeks away and you don't have a pipeline built yet. And the worst part, marketing agencies don't get it. They've never been in the truck at 8 p.m. doing math on a clipboard. They sell you more leads when what you need is better leads and systems to handle them. Love it. That's actually good copy. We're different. Here's why. We ran a landscaping business, scaled from $0 to $100,000 in 4 months using Facebook ads and AI systems. We lived the tire kicker nightmare. We built the systems to fix it. Now we install the same system for you. The 100K blueprint ad system, the exact video ad frameworks that generate our leads for $10 each. The Velvet Rope, AI-powered SMS system that filters tire kickers. Only homeowners with budget plus timeline get booked for estimates. Stop wasting gas. The AI instant bid system, get 3-tier quotes in 60 seconds. No more doing math in your truck. The Leaky Bucket auto nurture. We started a landscaping business in June 2025. Ran Facebook ads at $30 a day. Generated leads for $10 each. Built back-end systems to handle volume without overwhelm. Spring is 6 weeks away. If you wait until the phone starts ringing in March, it's too late. You'll be scrambling, dropping balls, losing deals to competitors who built their pipeline now. You start building your pipeline this month so you can cherry pick the high ticket jobs. This isn't a pitch call, it's a strategy call where we'll audit your current lead flow, map out your 100K blueprint,
show you the qualification system. You are the doctor, call 1 is the x-ray. Yes, that is a good framing. If you call it a discovery call, they think you're a salesman digging for pain. If you call it an audit or analysis, they think you're an expert. The strategy call, the strategy, sell clarity, not content. On call 1, you aren't giving them a plan, you're giving them the math. In 15 minutes, we'll look at your current numbers and your zip code to tell you exactly how many leads you are missing and if your market is open for our system. Okay, I guess, yeah, we can do that. These names imply you are doing something for them on the call, even though that something is just asking questions to qualify them. The scale potential audit implies you are grading them. They want to know if they have potential to hit 100K like you did. Ooh, I like that. Banger description. Step 1, book your scale potential audit. This is not a sales call. We are 2 landscapers who value time. In this 15-minute phone chat, we will check your territory, run the math, calculate exactly how many qualified estimates you need to double your revenue this year. The verdict, if your area and numbers work, we will build a 100K roadmap for you. If not, we'll tell you what to fix first. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. All right, we're getting somewhere. I like the scale potential audit. I love that. I think the word audit is a little fucking sussy. It's like I'm getting audited by the fucking government. Or maybe we could probably do analysis. The scale potential analysis. It's a phone call, 15 minutes. I guess, yeah, we can check their territory. I don't know if we want to say run the math. Like, why the fuck would I run the math on that call? You know what I mean? I think it's more so just figure out about their business, see where they want to take it, and if the 100K roadmap is where they want to go. Like if the area works, numbers work, we'll build the custom 100K roadmap for them. If not, we'll tell them what to fix first and help them from there type shit. So yeah, that's kind of where my mental's at right now. I think that's a good way to frame it. I like the scale potential analysis call. Book your one-on-one scale potential call. That could just be the naming for it, honestly. And then, like I said, it's really just a discovery call. Like, we're literally just seeing if they have a potential to scale. Like, hey, are you looking to scale? Where you try, like, it's a 15-minute call. Like, it can't be crazy long. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be insanely long. So, yeah, it's going to be just 15 minutes. Probably could even push for, like, 20. Should be pretty simple. We'll probably do a good buffer time behind it. That way, if they do run long, we can do that. Because the whole goal after that call is to schedule another call where we actually go in and show them the entire system and how it works. So yeah, we're just trying to get clarity here of how we want to frame this. It's really all we're doing right now. We just want to get some clarity. Because right now, some of the copy on this landing page that we have is pretty solid, but Claude isn't really understanding I think it's funny how it's not, it doesn't even realize this is a 2-call close. Like in this, it's literally fucking going into our entire system already. Like, I love a lot of this copy though. I think it's really good. Okay, let's see. You're 100% right. Audit sounds like they're about to get fined by the IRS. We're scraping that. Analysis is better. But scale potential. The scale potential call. Here's how we frame the 15-minute phone call so they feel stupid not booking it. The name and hook. We need to sell the value of the call itself first. Why should they give you 15 minutes? Because they get to find out if they're sitting on a gold mine. Yes. The scale potential call. Subheadline. 15-minute territory growth check. We'll check if your zip code is open and if your current setup qualifies for the 100K roadmap we use to scale. You mentioned incentivizing as fuck. This isn't a sales pitch. We are 2 landscapers who figured out how to scale. We only work with 1 partner per zip code. In this 15-minute phone chat, we'll check your territory, confirm your area isn't already locked by a competitor, check your potential. If it's a fit, we'll build you a custom roadmap. If not, we'll tell you exactly what to fix first so you don't waste money. Just to set the stage, I'm not a professional salesman. I'm a landscaper. My partner and I scaled our first business. We're looking for partners to install this system. I just want to see if your area is open and if you're ready for that kind of volume. Sound good? What are you doing monthly right now? Okay, cool. How are you getting leads right now? If we could turn on a faucet of leads tomorrow, do you have the crew to handle an extra 30 to 50K a month, or would that break you? Okay, cool. Your territory's wide open, and honestly, you're in the exact sweet spot we were in. You have the revenue, you just lack the system. I want to show you exactly how we fix this. I don't want to just talk about it. I want to show you the ads, the back end, and the pricing. I'm going to build you a custom... Okay, yeah, I think the framing there is good. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to get Claude going. All right, I want to answer in chat. I would say first and foremost, I don't like the headline. Don't really like the sub-headline's good. I like Facebook ads and AI automation. I like that. I like a lot of the sections. Section 1 is good. Section 2 is good, but we go into literally the entire system, which I guess is fine. And then section 3 is really good. Section 4 is really good. Like, a lot of these sections are super good when it comes to pain points. So I really like these sections, but you basically made this entire landing page thinking that it's going to be a 1-call close. Like, we literally already said that we're doing a 2-call close. So how we're going to frame the call is we're going to call it a scale potential call. Okay. So essentially what we do on this call is a 15-minute territory and growth check. We'll check if their zip code is open and if their current setup qualifies for the 100K roadmap we use to scale, the 6-figure roadmap, or whatever you want to call it. The incentive is we check their territory. So basically on this chat,
We obviously say we work with only one partner per zip code. This 15-minute phone chat, we will check your territory, confirm your area isn't locked by a competitor already, check their potential, figure out about their business, and then if it's a fit, we'll build them a custom roadmap, game plan. If not, we'll tell them exactly what to fix so they don't waste money, right, if they're not ready for it. So that's kind of how we want to frame it. It's a scale potential phone call. Okay, so yeah, I like a lot of the copy on here. I really do. I really like it a lot. I think we just got to fix the top of the folds. The headline, the sub-headline, and then like the call out on the top, like the ribbon that I showed you before. So let's just focus on those key points for right now if you want to answer them directly in chat. Okay, so specifically the headline, we want to make it as stupid simple as possible, but also high intrigue. We don't want these guys to read this shit and be like, what the fuck, this is crazy. You know, we want to make this super, super simple. Okay, easy, like a 5th grader could understand it. Okay, like we are actually landscapers writing this shit. All right, and then yeah, if we can just do top of the fold for right now, that'd be fucking sweet. If we want to get into some headlines, sub-headline combinations we could start working with, what the top of the fold should look like right now, and then we can get into what I think you already did a great job on, which is all the sections underneath the top of the fold, underneath the video and underneath the calendar booking, which I think it already did a solid job at. Realistically, it looks pretty solid. And this is like a lot of copy, so it's almost like we'd probably rather just put that on a website, in my opinion. Then this is Go. So yeah, we might just make bluecollargrowthsystems.com our website and then just use that on our socials. Could be smart, but we'll see. So yeah, we're really moving now. We're really moving now. Like I said, we just got to get some of the big things dialed in, you know what I'm saying, man? But yeah, bro, we're ready to rock. Let's see where we're at here. All right, Claude, where we at, bro? Damn, we're already burning through your usage, my guy. Okay, here we go. All right, we only work with one landscaper per zip code. Check if your area is still open. I like option 1. See if you qualify for the 100K landscaper system. Use Facebook ads and automation to hit 100K in 4 months. Book a free 15-minute call to check if your territory is still open and if you qualify for the same roadmap. We only work with one landscaper per zip code. Check if your area is still open. I like check. Yeah, I don't know about these headlines. I think we can do way better. Then see if this system will work for your business. I think we can do way. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the fuck? Like, why would we do that? I'm gonna say. All right, so I like the ribbon. I think what we got to do is optimize headline, sub-headline. So for the headline, I think we need to make it more about like what we actually can do, right? Like, shouldn't just be see if this system will work for your business. That's such a fucking bland ass headline, bro. That's so trash. The sub-headline, I think it should be, we're landscapers, started our landscaping business, or kind of summarize it, because I think a really cool selling point here is we were landscapers, scaled to 100K in 4 months as 2 owner-operators without any experience in our trade, solely using Facebook ads and AI automation. And we'll show you exactly how you can do the same. Book a strategy, whatever. Book the call. But we need to make the headline very, very good. Like, this headline is trash. It's so fucking dog shit, dude. Like, it doesn't even have to be like, see if this system will work for your business. It's almost like, I don't know. I mean, I could look at some of these guys' headlines potentially and see what they're doing. Give it some examples. Because, like, wow, this thing is fucking trash. Let's see what these guys are doing. Let's grab this guy. Are you ready to take your landscaping business to the next level? Man, are you fucking ready? Are you not? Let's look at this guy's funnel. For lawn and landscape businesses, flood your funnels with exclusive and unlimited lawn and landscape leads. Book your free lead flow acceleration session below. Wow. Naming for the call. Lead flow. Crazy name. Acceleration session. The naming for someone's 15-minute call. Okay, let's look at someone else's funnel here. That was the only one. Where's this guy's funnel? Here we go. Are you ready to take your green industry business to the next level? Damn, this guy's literally got the same funnel as that dude, bro. What the hell? Wonder who copied who. That's basically what they're framing. Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Secure your one-on-one strategy session with us. Watch this quick video to see how we can help turn a 15-minute call into scaling your business faster than you ever have before. Wonder how this looks on mobile. Let me look this up. How does this look on mobile, boys? Let's see. Because that'd be interesting to see how that looks. I'm going to take a look. You guys won't be able to see, but... So, lawn and land marketing schedule. Wow, it works. He actually has it optimized for both. Ready to take your green industry business to the next level. I can't believe he's hosting that shit on YouTube, though, bro. What the fuck are we doing? But he has the calendar directly embedded. Yeah, takes literally no information from him. We give it some more insight as well. Yeah, so what I'm seeing from a lot of these guys is literally just saying, are you ready to take your green industry business to the next level? Secure your one-on-one strategy with us today. Okay, so this is how they're framing things. I don't want to make it that gay. No offense that it's a little gay, but I don't want to make it that, bland. I want to make it a little more spicy than that, but I think it's still solid. But obviously, like, these two guys are running the same fucking funnel, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, let's get some more options. I like the ribbon. I think that's solid. Maybe that could be a little bit of a red flag, but I think it's solid because it's like, hey, we only work with one landscaper per zip code. See if your area is still open. Or we could take the framing of green business per zip code. But I like that. It's kind of like it's a scarcity play, you know? But yeah, love it. Fucking love it. Make 2026 your best year yet. You started a landscaping business in spring 2025. No experience in the trade, no website, no reviews, no employees, just Facebook ads and a back-end system to handle the leads. Result, $100,000 in 4 months. Now imagine what you can do with an established business, crews already running, and a reputation in your market. We had nothing, you have everything. Book a free call below, we'll check if your territory is open and show you the exact system we used. You have the crews, imagine what you can do with the system. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Is that going to be too much above the fold for us to even put a VSL in there, though? You know what I mean? Is that going to be too much? And does this angle make sense? I guess just kind of give me some strategy behind this. You know what I mean? Or this could be more, like, the headline could be more attributed to, like, spring rush and, like, stuff like that. I don't know. Because, yeah, it's kind of like you have an interesting angle, interesting story on there. And then you take them to the the pre-call video. And then, yeah, I mean, yeah, just give me your thoughts on this, first of all. I just want to get its thoughts because, you know, I might be overthinking the headline. Who knows? We'll see. Like, we could pretty much copy these guys word for word if we really wanted to. Kind of frame it all the same way. Ready to scale your business in 2026? Your green business in 2026? Ready, guys? Oh, wait, no, wrong guy. Are you ready to take your green industry business to the next level? Secure your one-on-one strategy session with us today using the calendar below. Your growth blueprint. Let's see this guy's video.
Hey, I'm Matt Foreman, founder of Lawn and Land Marketing. And if you're here, you're probably thinking, is this strategy call actually worth my time? Well, let me make it super clear that this is the first step to getting your digital marketing right and dominating your local market. And it's not a sales pitch, it's a real conversation, just about 15 to 20 minutes, where we learn about you, your business, your goals, and the bottlenecks that are holding you back. And if we're a good fit, we'll do a full deep dive on your online presence, your website, your rankings, your ads, and show you exactly what's working, what's broken, and what it's going to take to level you up. If we're not a fit, not a problem. We'll still leave you with some clarity on your next move and do our best to point you in the right direction. But if you are serious about scaling, growing your team, and becoming the go-to company in your service area, this call is the starting line. So go ahead, pick a time that works best for you, and we'll talk to you soon.
I like that. Probably going to literally copy that exact fucking VSL word for word. Alright, problems with this angle. Most people won't read all that before scrolling or bouncing. Below the fold should be headline, 1 to 2 line hook, video, CTA. Save the we had nothing story for below the video. Yes, you're right. That you already have everything framing could backfire. If they're struggling, hearing you have crews feel like failures. Yeah, I guess that is right. I think we're just gonna copy this headline, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think we just copied this headline. Yeah, I think we just, yeah, I don't like any of those again. I don't know if that's just like spring rush is 6 weeks away. Is your pipeline ready? I guess that's not bad. Then it's like, all right, we gotta update each week by week. We gotta update that copy. It's like, all right, I'm good on that, bro. I think it would make more sense to kind of just copy this guy's shit. All right, let's model the structure. Are you ready to scale your landscaping business this spring? Schedule your free 15-minute strategy call using the calendar below. Watch this quick video to see how we scaled from 100K in 4 months and how we can help you do the same or better. Ready to build a pipeline that runs without you. Ready to scale your landscaping business this spring. Yeah, but it's not a strategy call, brother. Ready to scale your landscaping business this spring. Book a 15-minute strategy call below. Book a 15-minute, what were we going to call it again? Book a 15-minute scale potential call. I'm going to give you a competitor's pre-call video and so you can see how he frames it. Cool. So I'm going to snag this guy's video real quick. Or we can just, we'll just go in here. 83 views 7 months ago. Damn, so this guy ain't even fucking scaling, bro. So this VSL just sucks. I don't know if 83 views is good. Maybe people are booking calls. I don't fucking know. These guys are doing 2 call closes. I mean, we can always switch to strat, bro. Like, it's okay. At scale, if 2 call closes doesn't make sense, then we can always switch that. See what this looks like. A 15-minute. Book a 15-minute. I don't like this font at all, bro. What the fuck? What is this font? Can we just do like a monster font? Yeah, it's better. Make it bigger. Book a 15-minute skit and then take off the italicization here. Make it a little heavier. Call below, we'll check if your territory is open and show you our K+ system.
mean, that's really not what we're doing in that call, but yeah. Ready to scale your landscaping business this spring. Book a 15-minute scale potential call below. We'll check if your territory is open and show you our 100K plus system. I'll watch this video to see how we scaled from, yeah, I guess that could work. Does this guy have like a click play, turn sound on thing? Watch this quick video to see how we can help turn a 15-minute call into scaling your business faster than ever before. This guy's bottleneck, dude. Imagine just running an offer for these guys like, yo, bro, your funnel's fucking buns. It's a banger market to tap into. Online agencies, dude, their funnels fucking suck. I mean, the design of that page is pretty cool, but like, dude, your video only has 83 views. You posted it 73 months ago. So you're only getting 83 people to watch this video on this page? Like, what? Are you even running fucking ads, bro? Like, there's no way. Are people even booking calls? Or are they just, like, it's because, like, what is this headline? Are you ready to take your green industry business to the next level? That's what we're doing. Pick a 15-minute scale potential call below. Does it almost not make sense to do 2 call close, dude? Oh, I guess it is. Because everyone else is doing it. But, like, just framing it is so much fucking weirder. Like, how am I supposed to frame this? This guy's got the same fucking messaging. You're ready to take your landscaping business? Is it the same as this guy? You're ready to take your green industry business to the next level? This guy actually knows where to host his video, though.
Well, hello. If you're ready to take your landscaping or hardscaping business to the next level, I want to encourage you to schedule what I call a Maverick Discovery Session. Now, this is just a short meeting where we get together, we take a look at your website, we take a look at your paid ads, take a look at your social media, as well as getting to know where you are and where you're looking to be at in your business. Then we take a couple of days to create a custom strategy made just for you on things that you can improve on your website and your marketing to be able to really increase the amount of leads that are coming into your business. We'll then set up a second call where we'll go through the entire strategy step by step and show you what you guys are doing right and where there's room for improvement. Now, if that sounds good, all you have to do is enter your information over here, give us your name, your email, tell us a little bit about where you guys are currently at as far as marketing. Once you fill that out, you'll be taken to a calendar page where you'll be able to pick the best date and time for us to go through everything in detail. Now, I want to tell you, this is a no obligation process. You're not going to be hard closed. You're not going to be forced to buy something you don't want to buy. We're simply going to give you all the information, all the details all on what's working, on what's not working. And hey, if it makes sense for us to work together, fantastic. If it doesn't work out, no problems. We're going to give you all the information that you need to know to be able to take your business to the next level. So schedule a session. I look forward to speaking with you soon and helping you take your landscape or hardscaping company to that next level.
Yes, I don't mind this hook. Okay, so we probably don't need this, and then we would have our video. Probably do something like this. Watch this quick video to see how we scaled from 0 to 100K in 4 months. No experience, no employees, just Facebook ads and AI. I'm down for that. I don't even want to say in 4 months. No experience. No experience, no employees, just Facebook ads and AI. This is the video. And yeah, we can delete this stuff here. Yeah, bro. I mean, honestly, I think I'm just going to run it like this. Flip-flop these. I think that's a mistake we were making. Just flip-flop them. No experience, no employees, just Facebook ads and AI. Be ready to dominate your local market this spring. Watch this quick video to see how we scale from 0 to 100K with no experience, no employees, just Facebook ads and AI. We'll have book a 15-minute scale potential call, phone call. All below. We'll check if your territory is open. Show your 100K scaling system. I'm gonna say let's optimize this wording here. Hint a bit more about its discovery call and actually. Okay, let's see what it optimizes here for us. Book a free 15-minute scale potential call below. We'll check if your territory is open and walk you through the 100K blueprint we use as scale. If your territory is open and see if you qualify for our 100K blueprint. So we might be able to switch to top of fold now. Okay, let's switch. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're cooking. We're getting there, boys. It's moving along nicely here. I like this headline better. Get ready to dominate your local market this spring. Watch this quick video to see how we scaled from 0 to 100K. So we'll kind of give them a quick little overview of how we did it. In a mirror, tell them what we're going to do on the call, and book a free 15-minute scale potential call. Below, we'll check if your territory open and see if you qualify. Perfect. I like it. Oh, our landscaper's doing 20 to 100K a month. Built by landscapers for landscapers. Ooh, I don't mind that. Didn't mind that one. That one's pretty fucking snazzy. Built by landscapers for landscapers, bitch. What you gonna know about it, dawg? Built by landscapers for landscapers. Ooh, that's sweaty. Landscapers are ready to dominate your market. Local market this spring. Watch this quick video to see how we scaled from 0 to 100K with no experience, no employees, just Facebook ads and AI. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then the video is going to basically kind of pre-frame everything. And then we could even just get rid of this and just have this say, book your free 15-minute scale potential call. And then at the calendar.
And then if anything, have like a sub headline underneath that. Like if you don't have any availability, you don't see any availability, DM us on Instagram or some shit. Let's see. Former owner operators. Instead, we are a marketing agency for landscapers, built by former owner operators for owner operators. That's not really what I was looking for, but only grow system built by former owner operators. Yeah, I was thinking something like this. So we'll give this a screenshot here. And obviously we just embed the calendar. Alright, this is what I have so far. What do you think? The word landscapers in the headline to be a little aggressive, but I think it makes the flow of the copy better. What other words do you think we could put there? And also, I'm thinking of using just the scale potential subheadline before the calendar and have a paragraph text underneath saying something like, what was I going to say? If you don't see any availability, DM us on Instagram. Some shit like that. I don't know though. Or we could extend the headline. But alright, let's see what it thinks. Okay, we're moving into the process here. Sweet. How can that boost landing page conversions? I like how it gives you like follow-up questions. That's kind of cool. Low-key like NotebookLM. Just a better version of Gemini, in my opinion. Okay, this is solid. Landscapers call out. Landscapers, are you ready to dominate your local market this spring? Lawn and landscape owners. Take out actually keep landscapers as direct establishes who it's for immediately. Yeah. Then add the Instagram backup below. Below the calendar, you could have a small trust line. Yep, I think I'll keep it. Okay, alright. Cool beans. Let's build out the calendar real quick. Alright, which guy do we want to model here? So when you embed it, you don't even have a description? That's just how it works in Go High Level, or what? We don't even need it. What did he call it? He doesn't even have a name for it. See what happens if I book this in. John Cena. Let's do our agency number, which I don't know off the top of my head, so I'm just going to fucking put a random number in. Put my homie's name in there.
This is only going to be a conversation. We're just going to be having a discussion with you. We're not going to be pitching you on anything, any of our programs. We're not going to be selling you. It's going to be very low pressure. We just want to understand a little bit more about you, your business, where you're at with everything, and ultimately just have that normal one-on-one human interaction so we can see if we're going to be a good fit to work together. Because everybody that we work with for a long time to come. So we want to make sure that we are getting in bed with people that we actually want to work with. So you can let your guard down. We're just going to have that discussion, learn a little bit more about you. Feel free to join the call and have questions about us because we're going to be an open book. We're going to be wanting and willing to share everything that there is to know about what we do and how we help green industry businesses grow online. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there. If you have any questions in the meantime, please feel free to reach out. You can text us, email us, whatever's easiest for you. We're here for you. All right. See you soon.
Okay. So I guess we don't have to go crazy into building it out. Guys, calendar. They embed it in the funnel, so you don't even see, which is weird. Does this other guy have that? Hold up. I think this other guy might have, like, hold up. Let me see his funnel. Yeah. Oh, because it's Calendly, huh? Okay. Interesting. The guy I saw is using Calendly and has this description for the call. I don't like too much. We use for the calendar. Like I said, all we're gonna need for that calendar, we're just gonna need their company name, really, and that's it. And their phone number, email, and then probably how many employees they have. Simple questions we can ask. The how many employees we have, like it's a very low pressure question. Like that should be a really easy answer for them. So, all right, we're gonna save this quick. Getting there. A lot of this is gonna stay the same. We're gonna add more proof here, more copy. And then our step 2 page, that should be solid. Let me see. Yeah, we want to go to calendars. Sane's gonna be the team manager on that one. 15 minutes. Name, that's what it's helping us with. Damn, it gave us everything. Landscaper scale potential call. Add a description or not. Member of our team will call you at the number provided. This is a quick 15-minute call. Discuss your current business and growth goals, see if you qualify for a 100K blueprint system. This call is only for established lawn and landscape business owners doing 20K plus per month. Looks good to me. All right, let's jump into some advanced settings. Let's upload from system. Is that our company logo? Yeah, looks good. Contact name, call it, yeah, signed user. 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna do. I'll say 7. Solid. Can do that damn near every day a week. Except Sundays. Sundays are off days. 15-minute meeting interval, 15-minute meeting duration, minimum scheduling notice, date range, 7. Probably like 4 days. Pre-buffer time, time block before each meeting, allowing for extra time to prepare. Post-buffer time, time to block after each meeting. Be like 30 minutes, just in case it's longer. So it's probably same thing with pre-buffer time as well. We'll do 30 minutes. Okay. And obviously we'll have to reschedule and redirect to the confirmation page 24. Obviously, we want to make sure that they get an email notification that they have booked a call to their calendar. So I'm going to go back to sites, forms, and we're going to make a new form. Get a new folder, we'll call it BCGS. Let's kind of clean it up a little bit here. Add form, start from scratch. Literally gonna snag this guy's exact book a call form. What is this guy's? This is the guy I want to model, I think. Yeah. Name, email, phone number, company name, number of employees. Gives you such a good gauge on where the business is, man. I love this question so much. This guy's so smart for asking this fucking question. Stupid smart, bro. I'm going to do the radio select just to make it easier. So number of employees, just me, solo, 2 to 5, 6 to 15, 15 plus. Let's do this, just me, solo. How's he capitalizing? Just me, solo. 2 to 5, 6 to 15, and then 15 plus, I believe, right? That's what he did. Yeah. This is what's beautiful about this is we can literally just snag exactly what these guys are doing, man. You know what I mean? It's just like, it just makes everything so much easier for a brother. Acquired. Number of employees. And then what I'm going to do is, well, let me save this quick. This is our landscaper 15-min call form. Date on this as well. 2-2. All right, I'm going to duplicate this because I want to put some good checkboxes here. I think one of them is I understand it'll show up to this call. So I have another form that we did for our contractor call form. Let's see what we got. Yep. Understand this is a live strategy call. I'll show up on time and I'll notify you in advance. Understand I'll receive prep materials before the call. I like these questions so much, bro. They're just so good. Understand I'll receive prep material, resource and reminders before the call and may be contacted via email or text to ensure the contact opt out at any time. And then we're just going to snag this. Understand this is and this is where we kind of go into the phone call. I understand this is a phone call. Understand this is a discovery phone call. I will show up on time and I will be ready. Team the selected time. You confirm. You confirm. You will answer or reschedule beforehand. I don't know if I like that. All right. From the other form we did for the contractor call form when we were going more broad, we had a terms and conditions that was like, yo, by selecting this box, I understand I'll receive prep material and reminders before the call and may be contacted via email or text to ensure the call is productive. Apply stop to opt out at any time. We're going to keep that in there as a checkbox. But another checkbox I want to add is understand this is a phone call. A member from our team will be reaching out, will be calling me from the number I provided to discuss. And I will notify you in advance if something comes up and I have to reschedule, something like that. So I want to give you the framing on how I currently have it framed, and then I want you to help me reframe it because I don't like the framing. What if it just gives me the same exact structure that I just used? Like, yo, that's actually perfect, bro. Oh my God, you're perfect. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Oh, I love it. All right. Name, my full name is. Email, my personal email is. Phone, my personal phone number is. Your company name, my company name is. Number of employees, just me, solo. I understand this is a discovery phone call. Someone from our team will be calling me beforehand. Let's see what this guy says here. I understand this is a phone call. I understand a team member will call me at my provided number. I commit to answering or rescheduling in advance if something comes up. I understand this is a phone call. If I can't make it, I'll reschedule beforehand. I kind of like this one. Let's go with this one. Understand this is a phone call. Someone from the BCGS team will call me at my number I provided. If I can't make it, I'll reschedule beforehand. For my scale potential call, I would just say confirm my strategy call. Confirm. Or we'll just say schedule my call. Schedule my call. Wait, hold up. What do we call it again? Schedule my scale potential call. All right, scale potential call. Embed code. Embed it. Cool. So now we're back on the block with the high ticket paid funnel. We're gonna go back in to the funnel. So that's our VSL, and then this is our schedule custom call down below. Save. We probably want to have like what this call is going to entail.
Okay, and then obviously we already have on that landing page, we built this for ourselves first. Here's the proof, right? So we're gonna keep that in there, and then we're gonna add even more proof and stuff down the line, if that makes sense. Okay, boys, awesome. So we're moving, we're getting moving here. This is yeah, we're moving here. Let's see what we got. Waiting on this John here. Let's hope it doesn't actually do a bunch of crazy shit here. And yeah, we just gotta film the VSL and then create the email sequences, and we're good. Preach. Watch this video. Book a 15-minute scale potential call, boys. Now we gotta make it smaller because that shit just fucking cooked our shit. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. Cool. What is Claude saying? Give me all the sections. So, what happens on this call? Territory check. We'll confirm your zip code is still available. We only work with one landscaper per area. Talk about your current revenue, read and biggest bottlenecks. Qualification. We'll see if you're a fit for a 100K blueprint system, if it's a fit for you. No pitch, no pressure, just a 15-minute phone conversation to see if we can help. Okay, I'm gonna say we need the sub-headline paragraph talking about for this. Please help. Please give me that in chat. Real quick. Everything else you did is great. Here we go. Don't see time that works. Time slots available. It's phone. We'll make it work. Yeah, that's good. Just throw in a paragraph under here. Something small, super small. And then we want to make this tight on the fold. What happens on this call? How did this guy frame it? Or no, this guy frame it. Let's go back. How this works. Book a call. Get prepared. Talk it out. If it clicks, we'll schedule a deep dive to map out your growth plan in full. Yep. Makes sense. What happens on this call, folks? I'm getting scrambled with a boatload of. I keep that just in case. I mean, dude, with this sub-headline is so dialed. Watch this quick video to see how we scaled from $0 to $100,000 with no experience, no employees, just Facebook ads and AI. If I was a landscaper, I'd be like, holy fuck, what? I would click on that. A boatload. I would 100% click on that. Before we installed this, ever installed this for other landscapers, built it for our own landscaping business. How for some bros. We went from $0 to $400,000. If we could do that with nothing, imagine what we could do with an established business, crews already running, and a reputation in your market. Perfect. Sound familiar? We don't have to go crazy into this stuff right now. I think what I can do, sound familiar? Yeah, because I think we can change the icon to an X. Nope. Driving 2 hours round trip for free estimates that goes to you. Babysitting your phone at 9 p.m. Try and respond leads fast enough. You're wasting gas on tire kickers who just want a ballpark price. Giving away professional advice for free to people who never buy. Bring rush you 6 weeks away and you still don't have a pipeline built. We live this. That's why we built the system to fix it. Go 16. We live this. That's why we built the system to fix it. Oh yeah, we were gonna have the so this guy has, right? He has another button. Oh no, he doesn't. So I'm pretty sure I can set something up where I have a button and it scrolls to this. Like right under here. I wish I didn't delete all the buttons. I can delete those, Johnnies. Let's save this quick. Yeah, because if we can get a button in here, that'd be sweet. Yeah, I don't think we saved any buttons. We can add it in though. Schedule your scale. Arrow inward. That's exactly what we want. It's gonna make the text a little bit smaller. Schedule my scale potential call. Make it even smaller. Make it a little 18x here. Then maybe find some subheadline. Okay, on the rest of the page, I'm adding buttons that will scroll to the calendar embed after each section. The title of the button is Schedule My Scale Potential Call, and I want to have a sub-headline underneath this button and potentially a headline above. It's irrelevant though. Let me know. Let's see what she said. 100% free, no obligation. Sub-headline option, below button, free call, no pitch. Check if your territory is still open. I like this one better. 100% free, no obligation. Ready to see if this will work for you. For most buttons, no headline above, just button plus subheadline. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We'll run this one. I like that. Just having a little subheadline underneath there. Probably a paragraph font. 100% free, no obligation. See if your area is still available. We can probably even make it smaller to the point where I could fit this John up here. Ooh, we can't yet. How small do we gotta go? There we go. 100% free, no obligation. See if your area is available. Fold it. Good. And then we just gotta switch the background color of the button to the blue, and then the text color to the gold, and then the icon color to the gold. Schedule my scale potential call. Oh, we could just do this in white. Yeah, that looks good. And I think I can have the button be scroll to element. Alright, shit, we gotta select the element, right?
Yep, because that's where we want it to go, right there. Sweet. I can't believe this is not, like, padded. Feels like it's padded. If you could do that with nothing, imagine what you can do. Okay, and then where are we at? The solution, what we do different? As we are moving with motion. This, look at this guy. Don't think he adds anything about the strategy behind the offer. So I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that because it's in a sales call. I think if anything, FAQ. Let's see, I don't know if they have FAQ blocks in here or not. They probably do, yeah. I mean, that's the next thing I think I would answer. Really? What else is there to answer, you know? Questions. Like, this isn't really a sales page. We're just selling them to get on that call. You know what I mean? Questions. What's the headline size we've been doing? 25. It's 25. Big, bold, and beautiful. And where's our divider? So I like putting dividers in here. Keep things cleanly, simple. All right, let's throw a little divider in here. Be a good divider. Yeah, it's a great divider right there. Same thing here. Love me a good divider. Just keep things divvied up. That looks like the middle to me. Sweet. All right. Common questions. Is this just Facebook ads? Well, John, you'd actually be right. Is this just technically Facebook ads? No, it's not. We're not just Facebook ad guys. No, most agencies sell you ads and leave you to deal with the chaos. We give you ads plus the backend systems. The ads are the easy part. How is this different from Angie/Home Advisor? First of all, fuck Angie and Home Advisor. It's just absolutely mega cheeks. Second of all, you're not sharing leads at all. That's done. Those are some solid questions. All right, and then I'm asking one more thing. Let's add a what happens after thing didn't. This is someone to model right here. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Here we go. How this works. One, book your call. All right, yeah, so we'll add this section probably directly under here. Let's say, you might as well, right? So this is how this works. Kind of thing, yeah. How this works. Step one, book your call. So what do I want to add here? Do I want to add, just do 1, 2, 3, 4 if we wanted. That could be easy. I think that's what we might do. Right, because then we can do, nope. We're just going to keep it in the same spot. Paragraph font. Step one, just a little paragraph underneath this. We can probably make this a little bigger. Weight you up to like 18, right? Step one, book call. Time that works for you. Just do the same thing. Step two, get prepared, brother. Step three, scale potential call. Yeah, I would keep it more vague on that section. Step four, next steps. If it clicks, we'll schedule a follow-up call to map out your custom growth plan and show you exactly how we'll build your second call to present your custom roadmap. Go over the full system. Sweet. Right, boys, we are wrapping up quick here. We're almost done. Funnel's basically done. Yeah, we just gotta add the last button on the bottom of fold here. Snag that, jot it down, throw this into a section. What the hell just happened there? Oh, we just threw it into another row. Just keep it out of there for now. I think it had, there we go. Your territory won't stay open forever. We'll say first come, first served. I like that. Oops. Nope, because we want to keep that. Territory won't stay open forever, brother. Lock in. Lock in, twin. Lock in. We put a little divider out here. Space it out a bit too. I think it gives you some spacing options, right? Yep, sure does. It said first come, first served. Yep, and then there's a scroll to element built into it. I love it. Bro, I thought this was going to be, where did I put this? Perfect. That's that. That funnel is dialed. Funnel is done. All we need to do is add the new video, and we just have to optimize some of the step 2 copy, it looks like. Really optimize the post-call copy. Barely. I just slightly optimized the pre-call video. More context before a call. Alright, funnel done. Now we just need to, what am I trying to think? Now we just need to finish the page. Dude, yeah, I'm so happy we already have this IP built out. It's so clutch. Give Claude some of that data, some of that sauce, some of that sauce-a-rooney. Can I do that though and go highlight? I'm gonna keep it, fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna keep everything. Looks good to me. Alright, perfect. There we go. There we go. I think if we just gotta go into our calendar and make sure everything's redirecting to that page, which I think I might have already did, or I think I might have done that for the form itself. Oh, I did. Nice. So it's already redirecting. That's perfect. Amazing. Alright, so that is the funnel. Now it's the VSL. Okay, that is the funnel. Now it's the VSL. Let's take a look at what the competitors are cooking. Actually, I'm not even gonna do that. Nope, we already have it in Notebook. NotebookLM. Alright, NotebookLM, let's make a VSL. Make a pre-call VSL. I want to slightly describe this system a little bit, what it is, how it works, and then obviously just pre-frame the call. Kind of just like throwing out the status and the authority beforehand. I'm expecting it to be about 120 seconds 2 minutes, maybe 3, preferably showcasing it in Miro a little bit, like a super simple kind of visual Miro, right? That can kind of just showcase at a high level, maybe showcase some of our numbers really, really fast at the start, something like that. But if you want to kind of lay out what it is and what the VSL would look like, that'd be amazing. This thing should be able to cook it. I mean, you know what's crazy about this? You could literally feed it a bunch of insight into how to make a VSL, and this thing would just like cook your business now. Most landscapers are stuck in what we call the free estimate chauffeur trap. You get a lead, you drive 30 minutes to their house, you do the math in your truck, and they ghost you for the cheaper guy. That is unpaid labor. It's exactly why we built the 100K landscaper system. We needed a way to filter out the tire kickers before we ever started the truck. This is the exact system we installed to hit that 100K run rate. It does 3 things. The ad cannon, we run the exact same ads that worked for us, targeting homeowners who want high ticket installs, not just lawn mowing. The velvet rope, our system automatically disqualifies leads who don't have the budget before they get on your calendar. The AI quoting engine, this is the game changer. We built an AI that takes the job notes and photos and instantly generates a high, mid, and low bid for you. No more doing math at 8 p.m. You just approve the quote and send it. Now here's why you are on this booking page. Because our ads work so well, we can only work with 1 territory partner per zip code. If we took on 2 of you in the same area, you drive up each other's ad costs. We refuse to do that. We're looking for partners, not clients. We need to know that if we send you 50K worth of work this month, you have the crews to handle it. So this 15-minute call below is not a sales pitch. It is a scale potential audit. We're going to do 2 things. 1, check if your zip code is still open. And 2, figure it out, learn more about your business and see if you qualify for this system. If it's a fit, we'll build you a custom roadmap. If not, I'll tell you exactly what to fix so you don't waste your money. Spring rush is coming. Check the calendar below. If you see a time, grab it before your competitor does. Really good. Super easy, dude. There we go. And that's our VSL. There we go. So that's it with the VSL. That's literally everything off the list today. Damn near. Let me grab the Notability. Where are we at? Let me grab it. We didn't record it. Obviously, you guys aren't going to see me fucking record it, but that's done. That's done. And that's done. MVP funnel complete. Smiley face. Let's go. All right. So that's it for this funnel build out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like this, subscribe, comment if you have any questions, if you need help with this. You shouldn't really need help with this because this is literally, I mean, you can't get much more help than this. I mean, I went through literally the entire fucking process from offer to market research to offer doc to funnel strategy to building the funnel to scripting the VSL. You can't get much more clear than this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe. Smash that sub button, dude. This is some crazy value. This will probably end up being like at least a 3-hour course, something like that. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I'm building a AI agency. This is the exact offer I'm doing. So I'm doing daily videos from here on out. So subscribe for that. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.